I fix the stream, I'll be throwing on links. I wait for Sylvan to get here for her or to get word that she's not coming. And if that happens, we'll just have Pandora just eat her out.
I'm going to object to that on the terms that this is a DPS race.
I am also going to agree with I'm going to say it's close. If Sylvan somehow no-shows when she said she'd be good, which would be odd, then you let Miho play Sion.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Give me a second.
Yes. I'll be honest, I think the DPS race would still be fair without Sion, but I do think it is an unfair resolution because it was not mostly said this should have one less player.
That and the consequences of failing this are very much all hands on deck rule.
We wait for Sylvan.
That's why I'm just. That's why I'm saying we wait until we get word from her. Oh, I saw a Sylvan post on the Discord. She is alive.
Behold, she comes.
Hey Sylvan, give me a second to finish throwing the link around to all the places the link goes, and then we'll get this party started if that's good with you. Okay, I think that's everywhere. No, I missed one spot real quick. I almost missed a spot.
Right, I should have been hunting for a super form.
Hi, Jen. I'm glad you can make it. Suffer. Okay, so I just need to throw the link onto the site formerly known as Twitter, and we will free to get this party started. Come on, cooperate with me. Apply. Okay, there we go. Link has been thrown around. It looks like everyone's here. Just give me a second to hop on back onto the tab with the R20 on it. Okay, so hello everyone, I'm ArkosDawn, your wonderful GM, and tonight is a bit of a special session for Drakopocalypse, as you can see by the fact that I have reordered the start screen. So, let's start with the members of the Cheerfing Squadron who are currently on the side of humanity. First,
on the side of humanity. Also,
you're going last, be quiet. So, first off, we have Ashley, our local energy and mech inventor, who is currently acting as missile spam in this climactic battle for Lucine's soul, played by Taco Cat.
Hello. Missile spamming is definitely all I'll do this battle.
I know you have a nonsense plan. I know how you guys go. So, next up, we have Kirov, our local FPS protagonist, who is currently slammed onto the dragon's back, boots first, and is trying to shove a shotgun down her throat. Played by Atomic Taco, aka Mon, because we have two people with Taco in their usernames.
Oh, I have much more painful things in mind than just the shotgun.
Then we have Siono Rain, our resident transhumanist dark mage turned succubus, who is currently spraying and praying with her by you burning your humanity as fuel, despite fighting the living proof of why that's a bad idea. Played by Sylvan Eldar. Then we have Alexis Abraham, played by me. She's the first of the party's many tag-alongs, and probably the most effective by dint of being the only one that's a proper spellcaster. She's going to be traumatized by the events of today. Last but not least, we have Io, local stab fox in rage mode because of what her girlfriend has done, played by Mio-chan.
Hi.
And then on the opposing side, we have the newborn Archdragon of Magic, Pandora, formerly known as Lucine, played by Iridium Sky.
And also the part of Lucine that's still very much alive in here, because this is not, in fact, a mistake.
We'll see about that. So, before we move back to the fight itself, I'm going to establish some things. This fight is perhaps one of the singular most important battles in the entirety of the campaign. If you lose this fight, Lucine is gone, and the Arc Dragon counter will go up. I don't think I need to explain why that's a problem, why that will be extremely bad for you. As such, the fate of the world itself can be argued to be riding on this battle. You have 6 rounds left in order to claim victory over Pandora before she escapes. Everyone ready?
1 second, please.
Of course. That's why I was checking.
Music cue.
We'll cue the music once we get back onto the map.
Fine.
Okay. Doing something with token stamp really quickly.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Superform token?
Yeah.
Yep. Let me know if you want any help with that.
No, I'm almost done.
Okay, figured I'd offer.
I mean, Ghost, you can move us over now and just get everything moving while EO fiddles with it.
Yo's moving there.
EU is in fact moving next.
It's-
Your turn ended, so that's why we're
Okay,
waiting.
fair, fine. I thought Ashley was before EO for some reason.
You rolled a 34.
Yo
For
went.
some reason.
I'm moving first in this battle.
Look, I'm pretty sure EO unironically burned AP on that roll.
Yeah,
Yes.
she did.
Yes, I did.
It was
Yeah,
only one, which is not too bad.
Yeah, your AP stuff is ridiculous, Miho. So, token ready? Sorry, not trying to be impatient, just
Nope, not quite yet. I have to actually, edit
Upload
the
it.
sheet.
okay. In the depths of the night, the end shall arrive. I'll just move us onto the map and queue up the music that way because I'm getting impatient now. I'm blaming Yuri for this. Pandora has acted, 6 rounds remain. So, at this 50 looking token, we're just going to slap your previous one into the corner of the map and pretend it doesn't exist, okay?
1 second.
Oh, giving
I've
it the
got
aura?
it.
Okay, so. We're activated, let's go. So, where we ended off, Pandora had ended her turn and begun the aria for her to escape. At the start of every round, she will do so and click do so. When she finishes the aria, she will escape. Simple enough. It is now Io's turn. Miho, what is the fox doing?
Once more, the blades in Eel's hands flicker, switching positions. As she screams, "You aren't leaving here alive, not without returning the one I love." As idiotic as she might be sometimes.
Damn, okay. 45.
That's 45, 36.
Yeah, and your super form just does max damage. Don't forget the 8. Do not forget about the max HP burn.
Yep.
So you have 2 misses currently. That AP will solve one of them.
Wait, which one?
Pandora's current AC is 30.
Okay, give me a second.
Take the time you need.
Okay, that solves, that's 2 AP spent to make both hit.
Okay?
Okay. So, so your max damage. So honestly, you should just in the
50,
future.
52 is her max damage.
Yeah, in the future you should just automate it so it just rolls max damage automatically in this form. So 6 and 4 increments. Thank you, Mon.
Yeah, I will. I remember I didn't actually expect super form.
Yeah, you didn't have time to pull it off. It's fine. I was just saying for the future. Okay, so first blow shatters shatters Pandora's perfect defense.
No.
Sets her bar down to 0.
And the second one, the second one, close. I'm in the bars at the moment, so it's the first 2 hits do 10 sack damage, right?
It's 5. First 2 hits do 10 sack, correct?
Okay, because that broke bar 2, which is why I am reloading, and then 2 more hits, one of which is sack, so that's going to be another 5, putting her at 1 PD. And
remember.
No, you get all PDs back when a health bar breaks. You get them all back.
She took 2 more down.
Remember that you also get pinged for retribution for 10% of all the damage she dealt, which is 20.
That end of turn?
Yes.
Okay. So
okay.
do
you have anything else going on?
I think I'm on my last action surge now, correct?
Yes. Also, before we end your turn, I'm going to check the first hit shattered first PD, second hit shattered the bar, last 2 broke 2 PD. That's the order of events, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Correct. Miho, can you please describe your attack sequence?
No, I'm gonna surge actually. I'm gonna break that PD.
Okay. That will just.
That's another 52 sacrifice damage.
Also, that means you're down the free bars now, Pandora.
Yep. Sorry, I'm just updating a lot of numbers.
Yes, that's what I'm going to ask you. Trust me to handle.
That is 258 damage this turn, plus a ping of
25 or 26.
25. It would be 25.
Sacrifice damage is mulching Pandora. She had fucking 150 at the start, didn't she?
It's only because Neil's in super form, and she's going to be paying for this for a while.
Yeah, you are. And now before we... So, is that your entire turn, Miho?
Take note that everyone heals for 25.
25?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, Alexis will be thanking you.
HP burn is 9 per turn, correct?
Correct, 9 per turn. Also, you can't overheal people.
I cannot, correct?
Correct, you cannot heal people past their max HP. If you want to do that in the future, you're going to have to burn a feat slot on it.
45. Overhealing is useful, so she might eventually.
That's why I thought of that.
Turn.
Okay, next. So, actually first, describe your series of attacks to open this off with, please.
Okay. Eel grits her teeth as she clings on to Pandora's back. Her fell blade stabbed into the dragon as she weaves a series of 3 strikes into Pandora's back, leaving glowing gashes of sunlight that burst with divine energy as the blade traces its course. As she finishes her 3rd slash, she stabs the divine blade down again, lodging it into the dragon as she lifts her fell blade and leaves a gash behind, one which also, paradoxically, explodes with divine energy from the gas left behind. Retribution's effect is just the wound bursting with divine energy specifically
Makes sense.
for the target, whereas this crystal and this crystal both are pinged with 25 damage each because they
Okay.
are in Eothara.
Okay, I will apply.
I got those.
I am the GM, Yuri. Let me do my job.
This session.
Pointing on. Okay, so anyways, back on topic. So that is Eo's entire turn. The crystals wobble under the wobble a bit, burning with argent sunlight. Because as you're tying into sacrifice magic here, your divine blades are coming out silver. Next up, Prometheus' turn.
Even her fell blade is silver right now. It's just wisps of darkness are floating from it.
Probably the other
And
way.
then-
Probably the other way around.
Yeah.
So, Ashley, what is the Prometheus doing?
Alright. I was going to target the crystal next to Alexis, but if it's unlikely that a crystal will break in one missile. Alright, what I'm gonna do is.
Crystals have 65 HP, by the way.
Yeah. So I'm probably. What's that? Yeah, I am not going to break it in one missile. So what I'm thinking is harpoon this crystal and this time it's just for semantics, but I just want it for future reference. I know I had the harpoon pulling targets to within one ranged increment. Part of the purpose is that one ranged increment before or after applying the far shot feat.
Whichever you prefer. Whichever you prefer.
Fine. Probably about the same in this context, so I'm gonna full attack to harpoon this crystal
Roll your harpoon shot.
over. Alrighty.
Are you just harpooning, or are you also doing something else?
I'm doing something after the harpoon.
Okay, first we'll. Okay. Open up the harpoon.
Honestly, consideration for Prometheus upgrade.
Yeah?
Natural attacks. All weapons are natural.
That one, we'll talk in the riot. I have things to do, but like,
Actually, better. Probably better to just do a standard to an action surge harpoon attack and then a full attack with missiles.
That would be the
I'll
better.
let you change your action to do that because you're burning resources.
Yeah. I have so many weapons I can have wielded at once that it gets a bit messy.
Yeah, it's
Well,
fine.
well, yeah.
21 hits, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check the sheet. I know intuitively know these AC because I did not make the Dragon Spike Crystal.
It is 30. Or the Dragon Spites are just auto hits. They're stationary.
Gotcha.
Aim on 11.
You're
Weird. How does it look? Oh, yeah. The spacing in between the E and the X on her name is fucked. I don't know how to fix that. I've tried before. That's just roll 20 being jank.
I mean, roll 20 jank means that the players can't even see half the bars that are present. So, like,
Okay, let me double check my dragons. Let me fix that in a second.
this isn't me complaining, to be clear.
I know, but I want you guys to have the information you need for this fight. It's very important. If you guys lose, I won't lose later on, not because you didn't have access. Alright.
Alright. And yeah, I have an arrow set up to about where the crystal's gonna move to.
So so you're gonna drag the crystal over to here. Okay.
Oh, so
Then
you
I
getting
think
the
he's
damage?
gonna blow up 3 at once.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Fire 2 crud rockets in right.
Right in the middle?
Yeah,
Okay.
right there.
They don't get saved, so they'll just take. They don't take saves.
At first, I'm just
Do not do no. Put it back.
Oh, that one was dead because it just took 3 hits.
Put it back.
Min-roll would
put
not.
it. No, put it back.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah, put it
just
back now.
kiss already, you two.
Now. So if I want things to be done right, do not remove tokens without me telling you. Okay, Erie?
Okay.
I'm just not used to working with someone else like this. I apologize for getting a little fucking so. 36 damage to the first 23. It doesn't matter if you get crystal doesn't work. I got 66 damage.
Yeah, they're all dead, I think.
Yeah, that is enough to shatter all the crystals. Okay. Pop, pop, pop.
And that leaves me with 1 rocket left.
Yeah. So describe how you want to describe your attack signature, and I'm doing this for this enough fight. I want you guys to be flashy as fuck for this.
Alright.
So basically just the Ultra Kill Whiplash.
I'm not familiar with Ultra Kill. I'm just imagining Ashley fires a harpoon from her arm, and as the crystal is approaching, she prepares the missile launcher to fire. The rocket to fire, with the first one exploding just as the crystal reaches its destination.
As the crystals shatter, Pandora, do they make any noise?
They do not. The crystals just
Kira.
fall apart and vanish into nothingness because this is a solstice.
Karov, I do not know what the line you're referring to is. Is it a Ultra Kill reference?
No, it's a Mortal Kombat reference.
Get over here.
I think it's more black.
That one. Yeah, Ashley does say that.
Okay, is that Ashley's entire turn?
Yep, that's it.
Pandora, your move.
Alright. As usual, a new crystal hits the ground, targeting landing where Sion is, even though she's in the air.
Sion, make a
Then,
reflex save or
Pandora
get
flies.
bonked in the head.
Yep.
Also, I fixed the music Xana. Hopefully it's gonna be so overpowering now. Wait, so. Sion. Hello, Sylvan, you need to make a reflex save.
I know.
Okay. I didn't hear you the first time, my bad. Yeah, no, it's no problem,
I
Xana.
wasn't here.
Ah, that would do it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're fine from that.
Yeah, you're good. Yes, and then Pandora flies up 200 feet again and casts gaseous. And casts Blink.
Post that in
You
the
and
chat.
Kirov, fall damage. Let me get it.
To clarify
Remind
what
me, what are the
the crystal, or you can't
radius of these?
for the crystals.
Yeah.
So, 30 feet, 30 foot aura. Can you not see them?
No, I just meant like how high.
30 foot aura.
30 feet.
30 feet. It's perfect sphere.
Okay.
To clarify what they do, by the way, in case anyone forgot, the only person who can cast spells in their AoE is Pandora. Blink, by the way, is basically she's basically flicking in and out of the ethereal plane. So when that happens, Kirill, you fall through her. Io, do you have any way to attack targets on the ethereal plane?
What? Give me a second.
Pandora did a magic. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, so I'd like to do something anime as fuck.
Describe it to me and I'll decide if it works.
As he starts falling, he lets go of a primed grenade, so it goes off inside her.
He has a 50% mischance.
I'm
A
willing to
50%
spend
chance.
AP to force it.
You cannot force a mischance.
That's still a 50% chance of it working.
Alright.
You'll need the
Right.
burn the AP to
Sorry,
act
man,
out
you do
of
that.
You'll need the burn the AP to act out of turn order.
I believe that goes through.
Yeah, my browser is stalled out at the moment, so give me a sec.
Reload it. No, that's not how. No, no. You have to roll a 50 or higher.
Wait, no. I thought mischance
No.
was roll under.
No, what? I thought.
Mischances roll under, but Kirov should not be rolling. We will use my roll.
That's not how you do mischances. You roll to hit the mischance as the person attacking, correct?
Give me a second. I will check the rules on this. Eerie. Focus.
No, you are actually.
Yeah, no.
Miho is correct, and this is a miss.
Yeah, Kira, this is a hit.
This
Okay,
is a miss.
Why would it be a miss? It's rolled
I'm
under.
checking the mischance rules right now. Stop arguing. I'm sorry for being a little. I'm sorry for being a little blunt about it. I just do not want you guys. I just do not want you guys. I'm trying to keep things under control. I apologize for snapping. Give me a second to find the mischance rules. Give me a second. Fighting the setup. Okay, so.
Wait a second, this isn't an attack roll.
The grenade, there's the chance that she might be in the ethereal plane when the grenade goes off, at which point it wouldn't do anything.
Correct. That is specifically what you're...
What?
That rule is specifically covered by AoEs, I believe. There's a AoE section in here. Yeah. While blinking, you only take half damage from area attacks, but full damage from those that extend into ethereal.
Okay, so roll damage. I'll say that's a hit. I'll say that's a hit.
Also, before you do that, Kirov, I'm in this AoE.
Oh, don't worry, it's not a big enough one to get you.
Hmm?
How?
What? How?
What?
Simple, it's not explosive. It's thermite.
Oh, okay, it's literally not a... It's like a 5-meter area, then?
Yep.
That would do it.
You're throwing thermite at her?
Yeah, that would do it. That is Kirov.
And that, you know what that means? Because of how this works out? You now have molten thermite in your gut.
Okay, so that's 8 damage. Give me... Camera fell over. Give me a second to fix that.
That is 9 damage.
No, no.
Probably DOT every turn from having molten thermite in your gut.
Force effects and abjurations affect you normally.
You good with the dot damage, Yuri?
It really
Sure.
depends on if we rule that Divine Infel can affect the ethereal plane or not.
I'll decide that in a second. Actually, wait, no. Actually, no. The thermite wouldn't stay in her Kirov because she's blinking constantly, so it would just fall out of her. So it's only half.
You take stuff with you when you blink, though.
But
Do you want to work with
Mom,
the
thing is
implications
because
that the
it got
food
in
falls
via
out of
blink
you
cheese,
when you...
go out. It's because it got in via blink cheeses, I'd say.
Yeah, it's
only
it wasn't targeted by her spell, so it doesn't get affected by her spell. That's my logic.
You also do have a mischance on anything you attack now, just so you know, Yuri.
Uh-huh. Except Pandora's bullshit enough to know her timings.
So,
That's not okay. That is ignoring part of your spell. That is not acceptable.
That was Kota's suggestion, not mine.
Fine. Whatever.
it's because the only reason I said that is because you guys have 2 spellcasters who could dispel magic it off of her. So,
Yeah, which I'm going to do as a reaction by paying 5 AP to act out of my turn.
you are within range of a dragon spike crystal. No, wait, she flew 200 feet out. Never mind.
No,
Correct.
Pandora is a dragon spike crystal.
Yeah, but if she's blinking out of the
Okay, I'll
crystal too.
spend 15 AP to willpower my way through it if you really want to be a bitch about it. Do not think that I will not throw away the vast majority of my AP
I
to deal
will
with this.
actually allow the thing. I will allow what Kirov said because that's a fair point.
What?
You can manage to time it when she's not present.
Okay, I'll just give it the spell magic miss chance then. Does that work for everyone? Okay.
That's 5 AP spent to act out of turn. Dispel magic. Do I have Dispel magic? I
You
do.
have all
yeah,
arcane
there we go.
spells, remember?
I have all arcane and divine spells. I have the entire spell list, and I can cast it at any time.
Yeah, Pandora got up the other spell slots.
So you are going to need to make a spellcraft check, I believe.
Yes.
A spell check is... You're doing a targeted spell, correct?
Yes.
It's 1d20 plus 1 per caster level against DC of 11 plus the spell's caster level.
Wait, what
Right,
was
yeah.
it?
1d20 plus...
It is not spellcraft, it is caster level. That was my error in speaking.
1d20
It
plus
is
12, then.
Yeah, 1d20
32.
plus 12 versus
Yeah.
11.
That does it.
Okay. Now roll the...
So quick question. How fast does this all happen?
Before we do that, Io, you need to roll a mischance to time it correctly.
That passes.
Didn't we just say it was roll under? No.
Yeah, you're right.
Can
That close.
you
I am going
people
to-
just figure out what the fuck is going on?
Neil, can you not?
Okay, you know what? No more mischances this session.
Can everyone stop yelling at each other for 5 seconds, please? Okay. Here's how I'm going to establish mischances is working for now because it's easy. They will be roll unders. You have to hit the number or lower in order for it to work. So that 88 will miss unless you want to burn AP to reduce it, Miho. I decided I will allow that you to do that because it's just, I don't want people yelling at each other, please. I want you guys to have fun.
It's reduced
1 AP
beyond the threshold.
because-
Yeah, it's more than enough, I'm aware.
Just 1 AP should do it because if it was a 20, 1 AP would do it.
I literally just said I spent an AP. It's not missed. The spell is gone. Can we continue, please?
Can we please stop getting mad at each other? Do not make me pause the game, okay? So, here's how I want to say it works. Hero, you need to make it happens fast enough that Hero, you get to make a reflex save versus falling off. Does that work for you?
Yes, that's what I was gonna ask.
My thought would be contested DC against Pandora's spellcraft.
Look, don't even bother. I have more AP than you.
Guys, let's not be hostile. I am just... Okay. The reason I'm upset right now is because I was going to, actually do something, and then people started arguing.
Next person to snap at another person is getting a new data, and I'm going to pause the game for 5 minutes. Understood.
One less than this search because my dang thing is broken. So 37 not thought, or 37 contested.
20,
20,
26,
26,
that's 32, I believe.
31. No, that was 31, 36. One more will get you there.
That's 31. 31,
There you go.
36. Yep, that beats it then. So,
Then-
Pandora.
Because
Pandora
that was
leaves.
all.
So, may I describe what happens first, please? Thank you. So, Pandora blinks out of existence for a moment before acting before gravity can even act on her. Io reaches out and shatters the spell, allowing Kirov to cling onto the dragon's back without falling 200 feet to the ground. You may continue your turn now.
Okay, that was a non-damaging spell, so that does trigger an attack. It's going to Kirov because she's not blind. She knows. She got the memo about that mechanic. That is a miss and not worth caring about. Then, Pandora will use her second of 3 action surges and cast Gaseous Form.
Post the link to this spell in the chat, please.
I'm getting it.
Thank you.
No, you don't cast Gaseous Form.
Is I rolling?
Wait, no, you can, because I can't actually time it in such a way that you are correct.
There is no timing cheese on this one.
No, there's no timing cheese.
So describe the spell going through them, Pandora.
Pandora snarls, glaring at Io with genuine venom in her eyes, and just the next moment, there was nothing but dark mist.
Kirov and Io, you are now falling to the ground. Falling 200 feet in the air. I'll say you hit the ground on your next turns.
That is not how that would work.
Good point. Give me a second to check to keep falling.
You need to actually look at rules as written, please.
Sorry.
I mean, hit the ground.
If you're going to dick me over with fall damage, please actually use the rules as written. Thank you.
Yep, please don't.
What I was going to say was that will work fine because Alexis can cast Featherfall.
I swear to fucking God!
Can we please stop yelling at each other? Please not make me have to pause the game to deal with this. Where is it? I'm trying to find fall speed settings. How fast the characters fall D29?
Actually, no. Yes, I can this spell, because you lose all your supernatural abilities in gaseous form.
I actually double-checked that earlier. Supernatural abilities, if you click on the link, only refers to actual activated abilities, not passives.
No? Supernatural
what I saw.
abilities can refer to passives.
I may be
Okay,
wrong.
this is getting into what tier our boss mechanics on, which I'm not willing to do at the moment.
Okay, so first up, the falling rules don't mention how I'm having trouble finding how fast characters are falling at, so please give me some try to fight the rules point. Just give me a second.
Terminal velocity is how much feet per second.
That's a good point.
There are no rules on how fast, just how much damage you take.
Yes, that's because I will tell you.
Okay, terminal velocity is 1,500 feet. Is 1,500 feet?
Yes, it would take 2 turns in this case, specifically because we're 2,000 feet, 200 feet in the air.
Okay, I'll get that down on the map then.
This is specifically because if both of them are trained enough to go into not a thing that slows them down in freefall.
I just have it off the map. Give me a second.
If Alexis and Sion are fully capable of casting Featherfall.
Okay.
And that is Pandora's turn. She is remaining in gaseous form for the moment.
Actually, no, I am going to dispel as a reaction. I will still fall off, but it's getting dispelled.
Alright.
Because I would fall fast enough that...
You fall out of the AoE.
Yep.
That is fair.
And also, it hurts you for me to spend my AP, so I don't really care anymore.
Okay, dear, that's a bit of a low blow.
That's not what I was specifically mean, but do you get my point?
Anyways, how about
It is in character for Eel to spend this absurd amount of resources. You are going to suffer for the consequences of doing this. Oh wow, look at that, another crit.
Yeah, I think that breaks the gaseous form.
Gaseous form is broken.
I don't think I have anything that can get me back on top. Even if I burn more AP? No, I do. I have Dimension Door. You are not getting me off of you. Screw you.
Damn.
I can't.
Hey, you want to do something funny?
I am
Grab one to
casting
Kirov
Dimension.
first.
No, I can't actually do that first. Sorry, that would take too many actions.
Hey, I'm willing to spend the AP to do it instead.
You can't cast spells.
I mean to grab on the EO.
I don't think you can Dimension. Dimension Door is one person only, sadly.
No, I checked. It's up to 2 willing creatures, I think.
Give me a second. That is actually a valid play if you spend the AP for it, because I no longer have AP after this. I have 4.
That's not good.
Deal with the consequences of your actions.
Yeah, you may also bring one additional medium creature or smaller.
Let me explain out of character specifically why EO is burning through so much. It is specifically because if she does not, there is a strong chance that Lucine dies, and that is something that EO is not actually willing to contemplate. So essentially, she's having a shonen moment.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I am very happy that you weren't actually protesting me doing this, by the way.
I know what fights I can win.
Good. Okay, EO is back on top of Pandora along with Kirov. If Kirov spends the 5 AP, he needs to act out turn.
I'm willing to doing that.
Damn, you guys are really pulling out all the stops in order to beat this Orc Drag. Hey, cutie, glad you can make it. Tonight the players are fighting a dragon party. A party member turned dragon.
Sorry,
I'm having a blast.
I do not generally like fuck you fall damage, especially when it's, from my perspective, multiple spell casts to do that in a turn that shouldn't be able to do that. That is specifically why I got upset. It's fine. I am a
surgeon. He's only got 1 left.
What was that?
Pandora's burning action surges to cast off.
Oh, that was action surges. Got it. I wasn't aware. You didn't say that was a surge. No, you did. I probably just missed it. Okay. I'm going to describe the sequence of events because it was suitably epic and the points were spent, so they're getting described. Fuck you.
Fair enough.
So essentially, to the party in the space of not even 6 seconds, Pandora casts 2 different spells, one to turn her ethereal, one to not turn her ethereal. Eel, gritting her teeth as Pandora blinks to the ethereal plane, immediately responds by dispelling Pandora's blink, forcing her back into the material plane. Kirov barely managing to hold on, despite the ground under him quite literally ceasing to exist. Moments later, Pandora turns into a cloud of gas. As Eel falls, she spreads her arms and lays her body out in such a manner that she is free-falling. Not quite fast enough that she would immediately go splat on the ground seconds later. And cast Dimension Door, Kirov grabbing onto her not a moment too soon for both of them to end up back on the Archdragon.
Okay, I will remove the falling stuff from you then.
I will also, in the interest of fairness, roll Spellcraft to arrest the momentum that they would have had when they went through the door.
27.
Oh no, I'll gladly take the momentum to elbow drop it back into her.
Yeah, but Io would rather not, because she does have a very limited health pool, and that is a lot of fall damage.
It is a lot of fall damage. You die, and then you die and leave the battlefield, and then I'd laugh. So,
yes, especially after spending all that HP. Contrary to popular belief, I don't actually like being wasteful with my AP, but my character must be played the way the character would act.
Also considering the stakes of this fight and you guys know what you get for winning, I don't think this is wasteful.
It's not, but I did just spend 20 AP in the space of one turn.
Sometimes you do that. Alexis's turn.
And it wasn't even your turn.
Oh, no, actually, Lucine, are you done? Is Pandora done her turn?
We have nothing left.
Okay, so
The action surge did an action and moved.
okay, so Alexis is going to slide-eye the crystal next to her. Look, stare up in the air, 200 feet in the air. I don't fucking think I can fucking shoot something that fucking high up. Fuck! C is...
would know this. I'm going to... Kirov gave specific tactical orders.
He hasn't said them I see yet.
Has he? I thought he did.
No, I don't think
I
he
think
said them.
he agreed.
You guys made the plan out of character. Kirov hasn't stated the plan in character
Yeah, and
yet.
I pretty much said he'd be barking that out in C because his training kicked in.
I thought you were going to actually do it, so yeah. Knowing that, she's going to immediately hop onto her broom and... Is there a section of the battlefield not covered by the crystals? Give me a second.
Yes.
Yeah, remember, Pandora's up in the air, so this is perfectly valid.
I mean, Alexis is still next to a grounded one, but there's plenty of...
No, where I'm clicking.
That's also valid, yeah.
So just calmly approach the Prometheus on the back, riding her broom like a skateboard before gritting her teeth as she readies an action to dispel magic the next buff Pandora throws out. Kirov, your turn.
Okay, are you ready for some bullshit?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I'm going to roll to grapple Pandora's face.
Okay.
At your attack.
What?
Is that your attack action?
Grapple Pandora's face as in, like, try and keep her mouth closed so she can't spellcast or something?
No, I'm going to pry it open.
Oh, okay, you're going to throw a grenade down her throat because you're just like that, right? That makes sense.
Make a grapple check? I'm pretty sure that provokes an attack or opportunity from Pandora, though. Because you do not have improved. Yeah, that hits. I don't think you get the grapple.
I'm willing to spend AP to power through it.
Yeah, I believe that forces something.
Checking the grapple
Not
roll.
enough because I have DR.
You do not have enough DR to tank off 30 damage. You take damage from
No,
that.
but I have enough that doesn't proc MD is what I mean.
Yes.
That's fair.
That's
And
fair.
like I said, I'm willing to spend AP to power through it.
Okay, so yeah, character provokes an attack of opportunity from target he or she is trying to grapple. If the attack of opportunity deals the character damage, they fail to start the grapple.
And I'm saying I'm willing to spend AP to power through it.
Which is Mon essentially asking you, Kos, how much AP do you want me to spend to do the thing I want to do?
How much damage did you take after DR?
20.
You have to burn enough of your AP that you get that the total roll equals 20.
So 10, I can do that.
Are you sure you want to do
AP.
that?
Yes, I am going all in like Heyo.
Fair enough. This fight is one of the highest stake battles you've been in yet, probably the highest one.
It's also funny because this implies that Kirov cares enough about his comrades to go beyond his limit.
I
To
mean,
the extent that Io is. For
I mean,
the person she is quite literally essentially married to.
I mean,
No man left behind.
And no man left behind. The JPG is truly too powerful.
Okay, Okay, start rolling your AP then, buddy.
Oh, I thought you meant I just had to spend
No, you
10
have
raw. Okay.
no. You roll it. You roll the AP, and you get AP in each point in each. Okay, so that's 5 damage off the roll. That's 11 damage off the roll.
Yeah, that brings it to below 20.
You have DR 10. It just needs to deal damage.
You said I had to roll to bring it below 20.
I thought you had. That's because you said you were taking 20 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so to clarify what I meant, because I mangled the wording. How I want this. Basically, you need to use your AP rolls to detract from the damage until the damage dealt to you is 0. I should have been more clear on that. My apologies. Okay, 16. That's a 17 damage removed. 17 plus
Clear.
5. That's 22. I believe that gets rid of all the post-DR damage, correct?
Yeah.
That allows you to cling on then. Cling on then despite Pandora biting you in the face.
And also get.
And then I'm going to surge and shoot 3 thermite grenades out of the China Lake down her throat.
Oh. Okay. Roll.
I hope you enjoy all that damage over time, bitch.
Are these saves or not?
They're going off inside you. You can't save.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, okay, so that is 68 damage.
And how many MD rolls is that?
I think 1.
And now you have 3 grenades worth of molten thermite in your gut, burning you alive.
Do we even have rules for how thermite works? No, that is 2 MB saves.
Make them.
All it says is that it does 66 fire damage.
Doesn't it? So it doesn't say they do dots?
No, because normally anything would get the fuck out of molten metal.
Unfortunately, dragons are built different, so I am not attempting to on the fly balance that level of dot. I'm sorry, Kirov.
I spent a lot of resources to get into this position.
She didn't get, that was 60 damage she didn't get a save against. See, that auto hit and she didn't get a save against.
I'd give
going to say
3.
I'd say half damage.
I'd say 3d6 damage per round is fair.
3d6 works for me. Is that good with everyone then?
I'd say 3d6 every turn she takes.
That would kill her too fast.
No,
Yes, that's what I'm going for.
She has tech to get rid of it very quickly.
She's still on fire. How many dice was it? 3d6, okay. That's what the orange represents. So, Pandora does not fail a massive death saving throws. Kirov just pumps grenades down the Arc Dragon's throat. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Siona Ren, it is your turn, our wonderful friend. What are you going to do?
Cast Dimension Anchor on these.
She can't. Dragon Spike Crystal.
No,
She
Sion
has
is above
Fly upwards.
Sion is all
right. She is going to fly until she is close enough to strike at Archdragon Pandora. Let me check Dimension Anchor range.
Pandora is 200 feet up in the air.
Yes, and
Can you dimensional anchor from that her? What is the range on that spell?
medium 100 feet plus 10 of level. So that's roughly 2. Yeah, I can do it.
Right, your catch level is bullshit.
Yes.
No,
And
anyone.
even without
Literally,
that would
any of the casters right now can do it. Because they should all have at least 10 levels at this point.
No, we can all. Everyone else. EO has 12. Alexis and normal Lucine have 9. But that would still
Oh
be
yeah,
enough.
I see. I was counting Smart Hero because I know that
Only
still
if
need
Arc
to
does
use
that.
the.
Are you telling me
Yeah,
they
Archer
can't
uses-
jump 10 feet?
Yes, I was saying anyone could have. Yeah.
Anyway, so we will be casting Dimension Anchor on her. And it will last for 10-ish minutes.
Does she get a save?
Well, no, it'll last. Actually,
Does
yes,
get to burn. Oh, she does get a save?
I
I actually thought it didn't have a save.
Oh no save.
No saving
That's it.
throw.
Pandora is going to burn.
But it is a
5
ray,
AP.
so I have to roll the touch attack.
Pandora is going to be burning 5 AP to dispel. I might actually miss.
Mm-hmm.
TTC is AC minus Dex.
Yeah, that's a miss. That's a hit.
Wow.
Okay, Pandora spellcraft check. Or Pandora caster level check, sorry.
Caster level check. That's a nat
Yeah.
20.
Yep, the dispel. Pandora's dispel, using her action points, successfully counters the dimensional anchor.
I'm using an action surge to shoot lightning at you.
No, use action surge to dimensional anchor her again just to be a bitch.
I want the lightning.
Come on, please, we don't want her teleporting and making us eat fall damage. Her life would get hurt.
Gaseous form is not counted by dimensional anchor.
Yes, but it prevents you from teleporting the thermite out.
Does it prevent you from teleporting the thermite into your gut?
Yeah,
let's not
okay, I'll
think too
use
hard
my
about
last
that.
action surge. Quiet, please. I'll use my last action surge to dimensional anchor.
Aren't you lucky, Kirov?
Yes. Thank you, Sion.
He will.
Happy with.
Pandora will not try to dispel that this time.
Okay. Please,
I then
for
spent 5 action points to act out of turn. Because fuck you.
There goes her bar. That's just. You
Wait
take
for her to roll damage first.
whatever
Wait for
you're
her to roll
doing.
damage first.
No, she's doing maximized, isn't she?
Let me just check. So that will be 2. You only get 1 action, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, it'll be a lightning bolt maximized and no save.
Called it.
Our dragons have stoppers. We have stoppers at bars for our dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is, however, a bar break. She is down to 2.
Damn, you guys are ripping through her faster than I intended. Why is the EO1
House-
Dragonback strategy so OP?
Because she burnt all the AP to stay on.
That's fair. So, okay, so adjust your HP, you gain.
So I am going to be. Yep, and then bars fill up.
Yep, give me. I'll adjust the token counters. Give me a second. 3,
Okay.
2, second to last bar on the Arc Dragon.
Yep. And then it is end of It is end of cycle, so Lucine gets 1 gunshot.
Bang. Miss.
Ouch. No, close. Lucine auto hits because inside.
Okay. So she just auto breaks a bar then.
You know
No,
what would be funny?
No, close. Remember, the Lucine hits ignore PD. Oh,
Alright. Alright, that's bullshit. Okay, so
well, that's because she's fighting from the inside.
there's probably a little... Okay, so Sion, that's your entire turn.
And then-
So Arc Dragon turn.
And And then Pandora snarls, incanting another line of her dreadful aria. Upon this stage, a heart is sundered.
5 rounds remain.
Right. Well, I'm going to have to do a different trick. Pandora surges. First, Pandora casts Dispel Magic targeting Eo's Dragon Blade, or Eo's Divine Blade.
That is a contested roll, correct?
No, it's just I have to make a cast level check.
Got it. Go for it.
Oh, Eo, read your thing out as Eerie rolls.
Eo screams in return, not so long as I draw breath.
Alright, the Divine Blade is gone. She gets to make a free attack on Kirov. Also, why can't I see Kirov's bars?
Because your bars are covering them.
Because yours are on top of them.
Oh,
I'll move him down next to Io so we can see it. Are you swapping over Crystal?
No,
Lexus, you little shit.
Yes! I'm going for the... I can't target Sion. Eo is kind of redundant to target.
Fair, I'll make...
Don't worry, I have a plan.
You better not be hitting Alexis with missiles. He's too cute to be hit by missiles.
Question. Does Pandora's Aura counter magic drawn cast from sacrifice?
It affects all magic.
This is up to Coast.
It affects all magic. It affects all magic. If her domain was literally not magic, sacrifice would pierce it, but her domain is literally magic. So magic. So
okay, well then Evil's gonna do something that's called a neat trick. How big is that order of yours to yours?
Also,
30 feet.
Does the 15 pass the reflex save, or is she getting a rock to the face?
She's getting a rock to the face. That's 46.
No. She's APing that.
Okay.
The 20 means he eats a rock to the face.
Yes, the 20 beats the rock to the face.
Okay, so she just sidesteps the rock and glares up towards Pandora. So.
Cool. You'll be very glad I forgot to roll Dragon's Bite last turn when I hit.
Speaking of Dragon's Bite, so you rolled your.
It up.
Okay, so have you done all your damage for Kirov, or you're
I'm waiting for whatever Eo is doing.
Ah, that's fair. That's fair. Miho, what are you doing then?
Gritting her teeth as her divine blade fizzles out, Eel bunches her legs together and jumps. Just outside of Lucine's aura, before remanifesting a divine blade in her hand.
What is the... Okay, so Coast, what would be the correct roll for Pandora to attempt to get out from under her? From under where Eo would land?
I think that's straight up just a Eo
movement.
makes an attack roll.
No, it's just a movement. It's your turn.
I also am leaving a threatened square if you want to attempt an AOO.
Oh. Yes, I will attempt an AOO. Kirov.
You know what's gonna happen.
No, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet, please.
Don't snap at each other.
Oh, you want to fish for a post.
Okay, you can do it now. That is two. If that was too lower, I wouldn't do. But yeah, please do it.
Don't forget the Dragon's Bite damage.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure with a decent Dragon's Bite roll, that would just kill. I think that would just kill me, huh?
Yes, it would just. Nope, it wouldn't. It would flat out
how
kill
is
her.
it going up when we've been destroying crystals?
High roll.
Also, she slapped down another one. Yeah, this was a pretty high. That was 2 6s.
It was also just a quite literally 3 damage off from max damage roll.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was pure high roll.
That was pure high roll.
I think it was just high rolls in general. Yeah, no, it was just high rolls in general.
So that is in
that
total.
That is 40 damage.
That is 40.
Yeah, I
that's
already
50
did
damage to Kirov. No, wait, 40. He has,
Oh, it's 40. I have DR10.
I keep forgetting you have DR10. That's so annoying.
Okay, so Kos, I do think it should be some sort of, I guess, contested reflex between Io and Pandora for the landing.
Your reflex save versus her reflex save?
That seems like the most fair thing.
Roll a reflex save Mia to try and beat Pandora's to land back on her.
Would it be reflex, or would I be using something else?
Reflex is
I
what
don't
makes the
think we
most
have acrobatic.
Reflex is what makes the most sense to me.
I'm not protesting, by the way.
I know, I'm just explaining my logic here. Reflex is what makes most sense to me in this moment, so that's why I'm saying
Alright,
reflex.
well, I have to roll... Of course.
no,
That's
You
an
still
AP.
have 4 AP.
Yeah, I still have 4 AP. I'm down to 3 now, though. Okay, this is best of 2, for obvious reasons. Alright, that wins, I'm pretty sure. That's
Yeah, because you also add your wisdom, right?
That's 29, yeah.
I don't think Pandora's going to AP that, if I'm correct.
Pandora is not going to AP that. However, because she cast Dispel Magic earlier, she is going to make her free attack on Kirov.
Also, how is 40 damage not an
Wait,
MD
I
save
thought
for...
it was my turn already. That's why I did my stuff.
Oh, no, it's...
No, I'm waiting for your response to my stuff. Okay.
Oh no, I took my turn. Whoops.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll just skip over your turn this round, and that's fine.
Yeah,
with you.
please.
Yeah,
do.
yeah. That order of events is fine.
Yeah, I don't actually care at all.
34 damage to Kirov.
So Kirov, that is. Yep.
Yeah, it's just 34 damage because the
Also,
Dragon's Weight damage is negated.
How
I still can't think it.
how high is your con?
40 should provoke MD, yeah, but it's probably just...
When I have enough for it to just not have to make him.
You can make nat ones fail. Roll.
Yeah, humble check.
Do your tumble check, Kirov.
Nat ones are auto fails.
I
You still have to.
not see your bomb.
This is a check if you have to waste AP.
I
No,
do
you're
not.
fine. That's for the first one. I'll roll for the second attack because because I don't think you're higher than 30.
Pretty sure we agreed no retcons.
This is for the.
I did say I forgot no retcons.
No,
I
that
can
is
find-
completely correct. No retcons is a rule.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, at least it's how I'm playing this. Yes, and
No.
then, okay, I can finally see your buff. Pandora is then going. See, she's still in this. Wait, no, she flies away from Alexis.
Pause. You used your action.
Pain.
You only have a move action left.
At the moment, yes, and one action surge she is debating on.
Incorrect. I am just pointing this out to you, just to be sure.
She is moving. Can someone please move here? Yeah. And then now that Pandora is much further away from Alexis, she's going to cast Enhance Ability Dex.
Using her last action surge.
It is really, really, really annoying, by the way, that you have a feat that lets you not take attacks of opportunity from casting.
Kind of the stick.
It is kind of the stick for the Arc Dragon. I will point that out.
No, I'm not actually, complaining. I'm just pointing out that it is annoying.
Yeah, it's like
Pandora
Yeah,
has
without
moved
it,
around
she'd
the
be
rings.
dead by now.
Yes.
Right. Anyway, Pandora moved out of range. She is still 200 up, and that is her turn. She is out of surges.
I'm checking the spell magic ring. Give me a second.
190. It's the same range as Dimension Door was. Or same range as Anchor was.
Yeah, she's gonna go.
So what would essentially happen here is she has a prepared action. So that goes off as something like Fireball instead, probably. Anything that...
prepared action rules are you have to declare what you're preparing, not just hold whatever.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. That
And
was
since
unfair.
she doesn't get a move action, it would be an invalid action anyway because of the crystal.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
right, yeah, it would literally just be an invalid action at this point. You were correct.
Yeah, I'll just say she had the storm magic right, and the crystal came down and sucked it up.
And that is
Yeah, it is Ashley's turn.
Pandora's turn.
Yep, and Ashley already did her turn. So no, I mean I already did her turn. So
Nope, no,
Yes, goes.
no.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
She corrected herself. Give her a second now.
It's fine. It's fine. So, Ashley, you're up. Ashley, you're up. Pandora is being stubborn
Did
little bitch.
you... Eerie, did you see what I sent you?
Okay.
Yes.
Kirov, my plan is to pick up the crystal next to Alexis and then throw it at this crystal up here.
No, you
And
see,
the
what I'm
crystal.
thinking is pick up Alexis and throw her after the next crystal drops.
Wait, no. Pick up Alexis and throw her towards Pandora in this specific location so she can trigger her dispelled magic.
If you're throwing her towards Pandora, she can just do it in the air.
Yes. That's kind of my point.
You don't need to hit a specific location.
Because Alexis has the broom, so she won't actually take fall damage.
Ah, this is it. You guys are just pulling out all the bullshit for this fight, aren't you?
Again, as I put in chat, this is the kind of fight that in 5e would get players to point out that 5e has disarming rules.
And feel
Speaking of-
first, you know.
Did you know that 5e has disarm rules?
How bad?
Because the final battle of a campaign I was in left me choosing between using mundane daggers as a hexblade rune knight
Oh,
or do disarms.
Yeah, you would just disarm the boss for their sword and then swing it at them, wouldn't you?
No, actually, that's only because the boss had special swords and shields that made using magic on him a bad idea. So I just disarmed him of his equipment. Anyway,
guys.
Anyway, yeet the mage.
I'm gonna go up to Alexis, ask her, hey, you ever heard of a fastball special?
Plus, you're really far away from your mic all of a sudden.
Wait, what?
You sounded really quiet for some reason. It's good now, but
My mic.
Yeah.
I know it's my mic's right. So she's going to look up at the Prometheus, look up towards the screaming dragon in the sky that's getting closer and closer to escaping. To show everyone nobody gets a turn. Yeah. See, I don't think Ashley has enough AP to throw everyone on the ground. Also, I don't think she can throw herself. Anyways, so
look,
Alexis is going to
if
look
I
at
can throw...
the Prometheus, pull her hat down and scream into it for a couple seconds before pulling her hat back up. Yeah, I'm good. Let's go.
Alright,
That's a mood.
I am going to throw Alexis as agreed.
Make an attack roll against the open air.
That sounds totally unnecessary, but I'll do it.
It's to make sure you don't throw her too badly and DC doesn't end up in Pandora's aura.
I think it's just
Yeah,
the
it's kind
same bonuses as a slam attack, so I'm just going to roll that.
That works. Do you want to AP
I'm going
that?
to AP that.
Use that.
You are going to need AP that.
22. I'll say that's good enough. So you want Alexis to go here?
Yeah.
So Alexis
We're
screams.
kicking ass.
Alexis screams as he's thrown through the air. Here, I'm slapping the flying icon onto her. Before catching her broom midair and broom midair, and as it starts to slowly fall, she stands up onto it and summons her magic. Okay, bitch, I'm dispelling that spell of yours. Time for her to roll a spell level check against you. Let me find her sheet. This is basically just her total level minus her smart hero level, so just give me a second. Where the fuck are your levels? Where the
It's
fuck?
9.
Yeah, she's going to have 9.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's the AC?
DC is going to be, let's see. Enhanced ability is 2nd level, so it's 10 plus level plus caster is 24.
She can beat that. She's gonna beat that. Come on, Alexis, you can do it. I believe in you. For 20, she's gonna burn another AP on that. $23. So Alexis is still screaming as she casts a spell, spins up circles of burning hellish magic, and with a snap of her fingers, they shatter, taking Pandora's enhanced ability with it. Not letting you buff yourself up, bitch. Alright, no retcons. Remind me at the end of Lucine's turn. Speaking of Lucine's turn. Lucine, Pandora, it's your turn.
We are. Yep. Does not get bar regen. But however, that is going into her PD, which does not care.
No, DOT goes to HP. That's a rule Costad.
No?
No.
No?
Yeah,
I don't
you
remember
said that.
Right?
No, Doc goes...
No, that does not.
So, yeah, let me talk. No, remember, we established that Doc goes to bar first back all the way during the fight with the Charger because you guys used fire damage to keep shredding its AD so you could kill it easier.
Yes, no, she is correct. I actually...
Yeah,
no,
I remember that.
Yeah, no, that is correct.
Anyway, Pandora is going to cast Dominate Person on Kirov.
Kirov will save.
I'm pretty sure we all agree that should be a banned spell.
That is correct, and I did. I did actually... Or, I am not going to ban it because you have so much AP. Fair?
No, we
I'm still
agree.
going to object.
We agree.
Because that's a
therefore-
save or fuck you spell.
No, yeah,
I
we
will
agreed
accept-
that was a banned spell, period.
I can't remember that. When did we do that?
Yeah,
Oh, that was
think
like
that was
way back.
Yeah, that was during the Hell Spawn fight.
Yes,
Yep, okay. In
because
that
the
case,
Hellspawn used it, and we were like, no, that's a saver, fuck you.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
No,
So,
you're
based on the
fine.
current situation, things are bad enough that Pandora's really pulling out the extremely cheesy bullshit. Quickened Magic Missile.
Ah, yes. Swift action magic missile.
Who's the damage going to?
Kirov, because he has the fucking shield that would block it otherwise.
Malfair. That's 1 damage.
Yeah, and then... Oh no, it's not 1 damage because it does get Dragon's Bite.
Roll the Dragon's Bite.
Yep, and then the new crystal is going under Alexis.
She flips it off as it falls.
It goes... Yes. Anyway, so that is that,
I think that's 38 in total, which should be 28 after DR.
That's 25 in total. The first roll was the Thermite DOT before it just whacked into PD. Then Pandora is going to cast Haste on herself and make another attack on Kirov.
Okay, thank you for... Okay, so that did happen. Okay, I couldn't remember. Thank you, Jenna, for confirming it. Okay, so...
Pandora casts Haste, which bumps up her... The 2 hit is 1 higher than it says.
That's a 40.
Hits.
Is Dragon's Bite once per turn? No, it is not.
Once per hit. That is 50 damage
That's
to Kirov
fucked up.
on top of the 15 from earlier.
So 40 because DR.
Correct?
Yeah, okay, see, is okay. Kirov is Kirov, I think that's another MD save from you. Damn, you're not looking good, buddy.
No, he is doing his fucking job.
I don't think I've ever seen Kirov that low.
Like,
Hey, I might
He's
even
keeping
get the
all
bust
that-
out of class feature I've had since the start of the game.
Oh god, Tough Hero can do that, I remember now.
right, but yeah,
Right,
he's
because you
keeping-
took Tough Hero as your first level, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's a tough hero. He's not despite how he might fight, he's not a strong hero or a dex hero, he's a tough hero.
Right.
Move Kirov again.
I
That
think
is
I
So I
know
have
the.
remained conscious.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, but no, you've kept all that damage off of Io. She's not even bothering because she doesn't want to get riposte fished.
If that damage went to EO, you guys would be down your healer and things would be going down fast.
You would be down most of your damage too.
I know, that's why I said that. Okay, so
Kirov is doing his job really well.
okay, is that your entire turn, Pandora?
Yeah, no, she's running low.
Yeah, everyone's burning themselves on fumes on this. Like, Alexa's turn. She's going to look across the crystal-covered battlefield, swear, and then angle her broom to chase after Pandora. Let me double
I
check
mean, she
her.
can probably take a pot shot at that one crystal that already has some damage on it. She has a gun.
She might have a gun, but your turn is coming up and she has a better idea.
Oh
mean, if you-
boy.
Oh, I was about to
Even
say if
Alexis
she
is
could
pulling out the
use
bullshit.
the crystal next to me, I might be able to break 2 crystals.
So I'm double checking her movement.
no,
first.
probably not,
Give me a
actually.
second. Okay, 30 feet. The broom just zips through the air and slowly falls to the ground, heading towards the dragon. Fucking stupid, fucking arc dragon. You don't hear her fucking cursing underneath her breath as she breath. And then standing up on her broom. Okay, question. So, Kirov, what do you want her to do? Do you want her to spell that? She's not in a range of the crystal on the ground. She's like, I'm gonna say she's like 110 feet up in the air now. Give me a second. So she's not in range of the crystal on the ground. So do you want her to dispel magic to haste, or do you want her to shoot a bitch?
Dispel magic to haste.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if Lucy. Yeah, that haste could probably kill both you and Eo if it gets started Lucy's turn. I don't think Pandora even knows Kirov has remained conscious. Oh god, that's gonna be Kirov's tuning power.
Yeah, I haven't had to use it once in the campaign yet.
Yeah, you guys play really fucking well. Anyway, so she's going to dispel magic that haste. Haste. Wait, no, I have wait, no.
Pandora hates herself.
Yeah, no, wait, I have a question. No. Demon bullet means she can slap dispel magic into a bullet.
Correct.
At Coast, it's
Spiffy.
not worth it because Pandora will just PD it off.
True.
I mean, it's true enough. Yeah, so just cast dispel magic. This time around, we're keeping that trick in her mental back pocket. Also, friendly reminder: if Lucine dies during this fight, she gets control over Alexis. Eerie does. Anyway, so spell magic check.
That's fair.
21. Does that
makes
beat
sense.
21?
Yeah, that's gonna need an AP.
She's going to AP that. She is not letting. She knows exactly. She's seen you guys work. She knows exactly how powerful that spell is. That spell will let you guys blend through Odihime so fast.
Uh-huh.
She knows if you get to your next turn with that on you. So she's going to roll an AP, best of 2d6. 25.
It's there. Taste
Okay,
is
so
gone.
once again, the scarlet rings of her magic burn in the air, or shatter, dispelling Pandora's haste. Not letting you pull bullshit. Alexis is burning through spell slots like crazy. That's like free to spell magic. I think she's out of level 3 spell slots at this point. Give me a second to check.
Ooh.
Also, I think at this point we have officially just abandoned prepared casting on everybody.
No, you have to use. No, she doesn't have vials. She has to. It's either she starts using a spell. No, I'm keeping track of her vials because that's how long until she.
Oh, when I said prepared casting, I mean having to choose your spells at the start of the day.
Oh, no, we
Yes, because it's honestly a stupid mechanic.
It's a stupid mechanic. It works for the kind of game it was D&D originally was, but D&D has not been that game for a while.
Correct.
Anyway.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, that was her last level 3 spell, I believe. I'll need to double check from after that stuff in the background later, but that's fine. She's now out of level 3 spell slots. That is her entire turn. She moves, she dispelled magic. Kirov, it's your move. Pandora has
So
free...
I would like to point out that Pandora has made a very severe error.
What is it?
Kirov still has her mouth grappled and a shotgun shoved down her throat.
Oh god.
I did not do anything to break that. That's fair.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Oh,
Are you going to feed her lead?
Yes. That she doesn't get to make a save against.
Oh god.
Those are all just cones.
Okay, so...
And I'm going to spend AP to surge and do it again.
Oh,
yeah,
god.
you're gonna want to do it again.
That is 5 AP, just keep in mind.
No, it's 1 AP
Okay,
for a surge.
You are correct, thank you.
So, to clarify what just happened. So, 20 in the 34 break 1 PD bar.
So she is down 2.
She's down to 1, correct?
Yeah, 23 and 35
Down
break the
1.
second. She's down to her last perfect defense bar.
Sion, take care of her last perfect defense bar.
So get it back on the next turn. Sion, you're
Yeah,
up.
but I think Sion can actually do damage through it.
Can't see, she's next to a crystal.
No, she's not.
Now she's flying over it.
Alright, she's in the air. Okay, Sion, what you gonna do? Gonna save your friend? Or die trying?
Okay, with that
Hey,
done.
hey, Sion, by any
Question.
chance can you cast Old Monster?
No.
I think
Question.
that's out of level.
Yeah? What's up, Sion?
Question. Okay, so if you wanted to action surge beyond the 3 you're allowed, can you spend action points, or you just have to do
Yes,
the 5?
1 AP to do a surge.
Unless you're doing out of your turn bullshit, which casts 5.
Okay, we'll be using action surge then. To be casting another good 2 lightning bolts. Let me take it out of my level spell slot.
Are you... How much draw are you... Where even is Sion? I don't see her anymore. Where the fuck did she go?
She's
Oh,
up
she's
top
over there!
right corner.
Oh, she moved up.
Okay, so that's the spell slots accounted for. Now the draw.
Hey, Sion, what's your draw? Jesus Christ, Sion. What is your draw at now?
I didn't say the
67.
boss.
Hey, Lucine, do you have any ways to slap draw into people?
No.
You should have given yourself ways to do that.
I would just
I ended up
immediately
not-
get the reaction of ArkosDawn time. So it's good she didn't.
Oh god. That would be
Yeah, I'm
bad.
pretty sure both. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pandora would actively avoid doing it to Sion.
Hey,
Pandora knows that's competition over there, and she does not want to deal with it.
on the other hand,
That is actually true.
I mean, on the other hand, Pandora, another lizard in the battlefield is another distraction. Is another distraction for the party. Then again, it might steal the star.
You really want to risk her rolling a good charisma roll and saying, actually, you should just focus on her first.
There's also
Right,
the,
no,
Because
Pandora.
remember, the Archdragon of Lies is bullshit.
Anyway, so Xion, how many lightning bolts are you throwing out, and how much damage are you? Jesus, you are almost approaching the third threshold.
It's 120 electricity damage.
How
Gonna
many
save.
pings?
I think
Two.
it's
What do you mean?
How many? How
Two
many?
pings. That's 2 pings.
So first one, Shadow Trantor's perfect defense.
The last one drops her down to 10 HP, and
Uh-huh.
then
Which is-
Lucine shot.
Also,
Keep going.
I
first,
assume I can't
massive
do another
damage.
one, right?
You cannot.
That cost
sadly.
5. That cost
But
5.
I could do a 5.
You
what happens
could.
so first,
You could.
Okay.
so
It is not tactically sound to do one.
Before
because
you do
Lucine
so,
shot is coming.
before you do so, Pandora, massive damage save. Bad things happen to Xion reaches 100%. Very bad things.
Worse than if Pandora happens, bad things, keep in mind.
No,
because
just-
Lucine breaks.
Yeah.
No, I'd wager just as
Lucine-
bad as
Actually, you know what the tactically sound thing to do would be?
can people stop interrupting me?
Guys,
Yes, can I just please
No.
talk because of
No.
retcons?
No. You're not
Okay.
talking yet.
pause.
Pandora,
Everyone
you need to
shut
make a
up.
massive damage save. I have told you this repeatedly.
Thank you.
I could not hear. Making it now.
Thank you. This is why I'm being a little snippy about this, because you guys keep doing this. Please stop.
Okay. Kirov, just type it out.
That order, that order of events is not something.
That is actually not physically possible to do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That
Lucine
is
just
not how that would
automatically acts
resolve.
at the end of round. She is not in turn order to do that.
So Pandora's on her final health bar, correct?
Final bar.
Let me adjust everything to
This is
reflect
her
that.
Okay, what did you say, Sylvan?
I was going to say that. Well, she's still on the 10 HP, right?
No,
No,
Lucine's
she-
end of turn shot cleared that.
She now has a perfect defense where you can break one if you want to, dear.
He has 3.
Yes, but if you wait till after the shade would regen, then she would break one immediately, and then Eel and Kirov and all the others would probably be able to kill her. Because this is her last HP
So
bar.
the
correct?
order of events is. So the order
Yep.
of events is Sion completes her turn, the shade goes, and then she can act out of turn for 5 AP.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, so you can't just do it
No.
immediately after.
You
Okay.
can, but
Shade is-
the HP bar is
Shade is
already
different.
broken, so it's not worth doing it yet.
Okay. I will simply wait then.
Okay, Pandora's turn. What is Dark Dragon of Magic going to do now that she's on her final hit point?
Louder and louder as she continues chanting her aria, like all the way up. On this night, war is waged.
4
The
rounds
next thing
remain.
she's doing is casting gaseous. The next thing she's doing is casting gaseous form again.
Damn, you really like doing that.
You know, can you
The only-
please do
it's the best
something
trick
other
you
than accelerate fall damage?
I'm going to point out you guys are doing really well.
We win this turn, by the way, because Eel can just accept the fall damage to do her full attack.
I'm not sure. Oh wait,
Yes.
yeah, that would work.
Also, but yeah, no, Mom, the reason she keeps doing fall damage is she's trying to counter the really good strategy of you have the 2 primary damage sources and the tank on her eating up her attacks.
Wait 1 second. How much HP does Pandora have left right now?
Full bar, 115.
150.
Yes, she just dies this turn.
You have to break 100. You have to break a total PD of 120 in order to damage her health bar.
Yeah, but the sack
I don't
damage
think EO
goes
gets
through the
kill, but
PD.
she is going to. Yeah, I'm not sure if EO gets kill, but it will leave her very squishy beats. That's why she's staying in gaseous form, so she can't be hit.
Wrong.
Magic weapons still work.
Magic still goes through
Yeah.
it.
You are correct, but yes, in that case, once she's got people off her back, room, she is getting out. The standard Dragonflight crystal falls, and then, because that ate her entire turn, she is going to burn one of her remaining AP to Surge, and,
You are
cast
still in Eel's range.
yeah, she tried, and cast Displacement on herself.
That's really annoying. Oh my god. You're going to make me burn AP to full attack
Or you could
after a standard action dispel?
Do you
Or,
have enough
have
AP
one
to
of the
do
other.
that?
Yes,
It
I would
only
be
costs
left with...
1 AP to surge.
It only costs 1 to surge. I have enough for that.
Okay, if you're sure.
Yes, that is Pandora's turn.
Okay.
Ew, you're up.
Sion, are you... Sion first, are you acting out of turn?
Right, good point.
Sylvan?
Sylvan? Hello, Sylvan. Did you mute yourself again?
She muted herself again.
Sylvan, if you're here, you might want to mute. Oh, I see her typing. Waiting for your turn.
Got it.
Okay.
Waiting for turn. Okay.
Fox, you
Eel
go.
is going to cast. I think she is actually out of Dispel Magics from non-HP. She is.
You are on 36 HP. Do you really want to use that to burn up Dispel Magic?
No, because I'll cast it from Dragon's Blood.
God damn it.
You are not actually at the point where you can realistically kill Eel yet.
If it wasn't...
Wait, that's not spellcraft I'm rolling. 1 second.
Yeah, no, it's spell level check. It's spellcaster level check.
As long as that's a success, correct, dear?
How did you get 20?
Yep.
Subtract. That's subtract 8, so that's a 23.
That is killing. However, I'm going to point out that yes, this is nasty, but I am playing Pandora as good as she is. She is going to make a burn to act out of turn, and just.
You can't use it to interrupt someone else mid-turn.
You cannot counterspell that. You could just cast Displacement again on yourself.
Oh, you can't use that to interrupt someone else's turn.
Can you guys stop yelling at
use
me?
it to jump into turn order.
Yeah. It's just a jump. It's essentially, you're not getting a reaction.
It's basically a legendary action.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is what it is.
Yes, that's a good way to think about it. So,
In that case, she can't do anything. Eo, fire away.
Okay. That is specifically, okay. Each of these, Kus, can I throw the sword in my right hand? This is specifically to get the extra attack from dual wielding. I am not going to protest if I do not, but I will get a higher base attack bonus if I don't.
No, you don't, because we don't, because your main sword source is because you're MEing them.
Correct.
So that means your other hand is taken up by the bow.
All of those hit.
Those all hit.
How much total stop?
They're all sacrifice, so that's another 15.
Give me a second. I have to actually burn HP again. 27 HP, of which I lose 3. That was also 1 action surge, so that costs 1 AP. That is correct. I already bookkept that. That's minus 15 health, of which I get all 15 back, so I'm okay.
Okay, that shatters 2 of her perfect defense bars.
That's 3.
That's all 3 because of the ping from 15, I believe.
Is it?
Yes, that's all 3. That's all 50 damage.
But she's not in your retribution. She's not in your retribution aura.
Oh no, you're right. She is not in retribution, but all 3 of those are max damage, so that does shatter it.
Yes.
Right, good point. I forgot about the max damage thing for a second.
Kirov, heal 15 HP, please. Anyone else who is damaged, heal 15 HP.
Alexis is no longer damaged, and she's very glad she isn't because she was just a round ago. She was on the verge of getting ripped in half by Pandora.
Eel spins around in the air as she falls to the ground, firing off 3 arrows from a bow she manifests in her hand.
The argent blade slashed through the air like shining stars, slamming into Pandora's scale, shattering her absolute defense. And with each silver flash, you can all see that the sacrificial magic is actually weakening the darkness in the area around her, representing Pandora's control over her own soul. Prometheus, you're up. The Arc Dragon has 100 HP left.
Full burn on the Arc Dragon, everyone.
Alright.
The Arc Dragon has 100 HP left, but is still in gaseous form, correct?
No.
No, she is not. She left it to cast Displacement, which Eel countered.
Okay, I wanted to check. Is Pandora going to do an out of turn action before Ashley's turn?
Yes, she's going to get displacement back up.
Okay.
Okay, you're down to 1 AP.
Yes, correct. AoE attacks do ignore Displacement.
Guess what I have a bajillion of?
Pandora, when the Arc Dragon... Prometheus, asking the Prometheus when the Arc Dragon pulls off Displacement. Unfortunately for you, you triggered my trap card.
I literally
Sound of minigun revving up.
Okay.
This party would just be nightmarish for any boss to fight. I'm gonna be real with you.
This is by far the most damage anything has ever done to party resources.
Yes, no, 100%.
Yeah, and remember, you heal that max damage back at 1d6 per day. Per day, you don't do anything straining.
Yeah, she is not in a good place right now. She is at less than half of her maxes.
I know, it's fun. And so, Ashley, how are you finishing this? Because I assume you're going to do your best to finish it.
I think she does actually have the damage to do it if she action surges.
It's either Ashley or Alexis.
I have only one. I will say I only have one rocket left, unless I pull the most bullshit move ever.
Auto fire targets in AoE. Auto fire targets in AoE.
Oh, I know, that's my plan. But I have only one rocket left, unless I decide to pull a complete bullshit move that I would not allow if I were
What is it?
You for
what is it?
This is fucking bullshit reason, and try to take advantage of the fact that we're in a metaphysical realm rather than the physical world, and try to bluff the world itself into thinking I have more missiles. Which is so bullshit that I do.
Oh my god, you're going the Dirty Harry route.
You don't have to, because Lucine probably already did that.
The actual answer is, right now, the power balance is such Lucine can just shove you another rocket.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to Persona 5 Mementos this.
You
don't have to, because Lucine already did.
Yeah, you're not fighting. Yeah, this is not Persona 5 Mementos. This is Persona 5. You're fighting Shadow Futaba, and Futaba just gave you 500 piles of buffs.
Correct.
And even if it doesn't, I still have the AP and the means to secure a kill.
Yeah, so
I mean, Alexis might get the kill, right?
Yeah, no, Alexis
have the AP to jump to
an unambiguous no, as I am expecting, actually.
So no, Alexis also has enough AP to do that. If the Prometheus does not kill, Alexis is going to use
unambiguous. Yes.
Can I? Please?
Okay.
Wait,
you both pause. Take your turns. Arcos, please go first.
So what's going? Oh, hey Matt. Hey Matt and Raiders, glad to make it. The party is currently fighting one of their teammates because they turned into a dragon. Things are going not good for the dragon. They're on 1 health bar left. Anyway, so. If Prometheus,
please stop interrupting.
So if Ashley does not manage to kill Pandora this round in the Prometheus, Alexis is going to use her AP to raid. Yes, is going to use her AP to act out of the turn order, move, use your AP to do it again, then throw a Hellfire Fireball straight into Pandora's face.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
honestly. Okay, now
Yeah,
pause. Eerie, please go. What were you going to say?
I was saying this is an unambiguous yes, you get the rockets.
Wait, what?
Yes, because
I'll take
this is Eerie's soul. She can just give you rockets because
Remember,
they don't
this is not-
actually exist.
This is tested soul space, and Pandora is weak.
Okay, since you both want your character moments, both of you get to have the final blow. God.
Yeah, that works. They'll just shoot at. They'll just do the attacks at the same time. Does that sound good to you, Mon?
Unless Ashley
Sure.
gets it, which would be funnier. Honestly.
It would be. It would be funnier. It'd mean her AD kills go up to 2.
Yes.
Wait, so you're just straight up giving me free rockets?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no, you actually haven't used any of the rockets you used, actually. The Prometheus isn't even actually here. This is just Lucine recreating the Prometheus with her body.
And I don't think Lucine has as firm a grasp as Ashley does on her rockets limits.
Correct. Lucine just thinks the Prometheus has all the rockets.
This is canon. This is not actually canon, but it is funny.
It is funny.
Yes.
So-
this is rule of cool, everyone. Let's go.
Well, okay, so
Alright, action turns attack into full attack.
so you're shooting Macross Missile Massacre.
Beautiful. AP that.
She doesn't need to. It's a save,
The
not an attack roll.
doesn't actually have
Oh,
an attack
right,
roll.
yeah, it's not an attack roll. You're right. I think she's just dead. If she doesn't,
No.
if she doesn't succeed in her reflexes, she's dead.
Each of those provoke. Okay, and then
Unfortunately, she succeeded on all of them.
do any of those
Sadness.
do any of those MD after failure? After success, I mean.
No.
God damn it.
Not-
I will now be
The
acting
middle
out
one.
of turn.
No.
Yes.
What? You?
Oh boy, everybody's acting out of turn.
Okay, so you guys, so you guys want Sion, Alexis, and Kirov to all act out of turn at the same moment to lay into Pandora?
Yes. By the way, Fireball actually has the rate.
Oh yes, so yeah, Alexis doesn't need to move. Okay,
She's 110 feet in the air. It doesn't actually.
Sion, you go first. You do your spell first.
It's just overkill. Truly, I think Sion gets the kill. Quote unquote. By the way.
How much
Perhaps.
HP is remaining?
One maxed thing will kill.
The
She has-
one max thing.
She has 46 hit points left in one bar.
I'm asking specifically so I know whether to do lightning or whether I should do a meme that does all
dude.
10 left.
The meme.
Do the meme. Do the meme. It'd be funny.
46.
Okay. Still passes.
What are you doing, Sion? How are you? I can't believe.
Oh, so we're going to have to do a post-session count of how much AP this all cost.
We should. It would be funny.
I mean, it's just 5 for each person.
I spent like 24 or 25 APs total.
No, I meant for this in particular. I thought you meant to this move in particular. Yes, I'm not. Yes,
I'm not the fight.
I think we're legit at like 50 AP spent as a party.
yeah, you guys pulled out all the stalls, which, considering the stake
No,
of this
look,
battle, makes sense.
Remember, we get Elysian Dragonflame from this. Of course, we're pulling out all this.
And the funny thing is, I'm still gonna have more than 20 AP left after
Hi,
this.
Matt. Hi, Matt. So, who's dying?
Spend AP.
Very simple. Party tactician's evil, superpowered evil side is about to get their ass blown to hell and back.
Specifically by a chain attack by 3 party members.
It is just straight a chain attack.
It's legit just a chain attack. We are Xenoblading this bitch over.
I was actually thinking of like literally just the fact that Xenoblading is based Literally Rex's grapple last session.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good example. Yeah, what's the JoJo meme?
The one with the pillar men are posing ominously.
No, the one where they're
No,
all
kicking the
kicking that one guy on the floor.
Oh god. Yeah, it's accurate. Okay, so Alexis is going to do her roll for her hellish fireball. Give me a
Sion as a pillar woman would unironically fit.
It unironically would.
No, stop.
She is deranged enough.
Oh no, I've given her ideas.
Hellfire, dark fire, meta magic, +1 spell level must be.
Okay. So, getting into a stance familiar to all nerds, her feet standing on air as she turns to the side and cups her hands behind her. Amen. Amen. And with a blast of black energy, and with a shout, a blast of black energy blasts out of her hand, shooting towards the archdragon.
Okay, roll your what's your damage?
I think it's just
50.
max.
Oh no, just whack.
It's just 50.
Okay, 50. Next up is Alexis's fireball. Give me a second to roll the damage on that. A quick question: is Pandora weak to fire damage?
No, Pandora has no weaknesses, resistances, or immunities.
Okay, yeah, she's going to burn a level. Going to burn a level 1 per level 4 spell slots to cast Hellfire Fireball.
Look at all that damage.
So that's 90. So that's 96 fire damage.
Well, this took the whole session.
Which fits 96 fire
This
damage.
isn't
Give me a second. 6 fire damage. Okay. Yeah. And she's going to put one blood debt on herself.
I'll be honest, Yuri, I probably won't have the spoons to handle the aftermath today.
Yep, which is. So we'll just. So.
What was that here?
What was that?
Please.
I know what we'll end it off on. Just trust me, everyone. We'll end it off after we reveal your rewards for the fight. So, as Sion charges up her Kamehameha, Alexis pulls her staff out from her broom out from under and spins it around, gathering hellish flames as she cuts open her wrist with her dagger. The blood turning into a massive scarlet fireball. Burn in hell, bitch! Before she screams before flinging it across the battlefield at Pandora. $83 damage in total. Kirov, how are you adding to it to finish the job?
So, still falling, Kirov reaches into his backpack to pull out yet another rocket launcher, and as he aims down the sights, he shouts something at the top of his lungs. No goddamn man left behind, you gecko bastard! And after he fires, he discards it and grabs onto the EO, ready to use his own body to absorb the impact with the earth that's coming.
The free attack slam into...
Eel doesn't actually think that'll be necessary because Lucine will gain.
So the free attack slam into him and Pandora at the same moment, critically wounding the Archdragon. What are Pandora's final words?
Pandora just looks at the party. Well played. And then her corpse falls to the ground and the world snaps back normal. Coast music cue.
Moonglow? Moon
Halo. It's not Moonglow.
I love
Halo.
Back to the world map. Back to the world map.
Lucine's corpse, that was hovering above the edge of the falls, burns up in an instant, leaving nothing but ash. And then, against all odds, the clouds of dragon factor in the sky part. The moon eclipsing the sun, barely visible earlier, is for this singular moment shining crystal clear. Is it playing?
Yes,
It
it's
is.
playing.
It is. It's just quiet. Give me a sec. Turn up the volume.
I just can't hear it. Ringed by an ethereal backlight, and silhouetted against it is a dragon, burning with bright orange flames. It takes a few loops, spiraling down towards the cliffside, and as she gets closer, her identity becomes clear. It's still Lucine, for real this time. Certainty settles in your gut, her very presence calling out a battle cry against the cosmos itself. Skids to a stop in the same place, where a abyss flower lays on the ground, and roars in pure, unadulterated triumph, sound that could easily rally armies. Her body is white, like purest snow, but while her main body's fur and feathers look soft and cozy, the underside of her wings, similar yet different to Pandora, are burning, wisps of flame crackling off the edges. Her tail is almost a mop of fur, while what is most striking is her head, a crest of feathers, white and red with tinges of black, flaming her burning red eyes. Floating above her head are 3 crystals in that same fiery color. They form the vague outline of a circle, but not a crown. Not yet, but soon enough, she pads towards the party, and in a flash of the same flames, she's human again, with 2 sky blue eyes, pupils constantly crackling like a flame, and a new outfit of white armor tinged with fiery red. The underside of her hair is aflame with a burning light, and as she stumbles forward and collapses into Io's arms. Sorry, Io, just hold me for a moment, even if it's just as a friend. And she turns her middle finger in the direction of New York. Nah, I'd win.
God fucking damn! I thought. Congratulations! You have successfully. Congratulations! You have successfully given the universe cancer. I thought you guys were going to lose this fight for real. Pandora has a nasty bag of tricks. I would have played her differently. I would have had her shit out a lot more, shit out like 500 dudes via summoning.
See, the problem is she had to
but
go.
then you'd have
I
to manage the turn order for them.
And also, she would have to. The summons are only close range, and she couldn't maintain her aerial height with that.
Fair enough. I mean, you could have just slapped a unicorn onto your back.
I don't think the unicorn had grapple.
Fair enough. So, do we want to end the session off here or continue? Continue.
I think, well, for starters, we should definitely get party reactions at the moment before heading back to base.
Fair. We'll end with the party reactions then.
If the party reactions is coming next, then I know Miho isn't really in a good state to be giving it, so I'm fine with waiting on that till next session.
Falls, I think it's just the ones at the falls and not the full talk later.
Yeah, we'll do.
I'm not going to give mine now because I am really.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm not expecting it, because this is just what's happening at the falls before everyone heads home.
So, okay.
Cause I do have one other question. Are they going to want to debrief before we have time to rest, or no?
What do you mean?
Command, debrief on what happened and why she did it? Or are they going to let us have a day to rest and recover?
Io's getting a day to rest and recover. You're not.
In that case, we may want to do that scene today.
Okay, so here's something this is going to work. If this is okay with you, Mia, we're going to have Io promptly faint in Lucine's arms from the strain of using her super form because you're out of spoons today.
That works, actually. That is a completely valid response from her pulling on power she didn't know she had.
Okay, as Lucine finishes talking, Io goes to say something before her eyes just roll back and she just collapses into Lucine's arms. Alive, but out of it. Exhausted. Deeply.
Sighs. Looking fondly yet painfully at her, definitely not at her basically wife. Here. And then she
So
just looks at the
Kirov
rest
just... Oh, sorry.
No, she just looks at the rest of the party, ready for the lashing.
Kirov just sighs. I don't think any drill sergeant impression I could do will measure to this dressing down your scorned wife is going to give you. May God's rotting corpse have mercy on your soul.
Ashley's going to look right at Lucy and just say, "What the fuck were you thinking? This is the kind of thing that you communicate about. Did you not fucking think to communicate, to tell this to your own team?"
No, the problem wasn't that I didn't think. The problem was I failed. I tried to take it all on myself because I was worried you'd stop me.
Alexis is going to walk up. Alexis is going to walk up into your face and slap you at that. And then she's going to slap you again. You fucking idiot! You utter brain dead fucking idiot! What the f- She pulls her hat down and starts fucking screaming and just screams into it for like 5 solid seconds before she just pulls her face out and slaps you with her hat. What the fuck were you thinking? I thought you were going to be setting up some kind of Draconite bomb, not gestures to gestures. Yes!
Could have communicated. I know. I'm sorry.
Alexis sighs so slowly as she spins her revolver around in her hand. The first indication of you acting like any of those stitching, like that bitch pops up. I'm putting around in between your eyes.
I don't think we have to worry about that.
I don't care. This isn't negotiable.
Sounds like a plan.
She pulls her hat down and screams into it again.
Lucine awkwardly gestures with her arm to give an open hug if Alexis is accepting one.
Alexis gives you a quick hug before saying, before clapping both of her hands on on your shoulders. You fucking idiot! Do you have any fucking idea what that goddamn bitch was doing? I'll tell you what the fuck I thought that bitch was doing in there. She was trying to grab that fancy star power, and she would have been turned into her equivalent of what the pollution turned into, and escaped. And then we would just all be fucked.
Plans. We didn't even need plans B through D, and it was so worth it.
Do I even want to ask what those were?
Lexus sighs. One of them was the Fey Pact, wasn't it?
It was D.
She points to a best flower on the ground. I'm pretty sure that sword of yours could cut through contracts like that, especially if the bitch turned it into Draconite.
Lucine actually pauses and goes to pick up the sword, and the moment she does, it fills up with a mixture of pure white and bright red fire. Now she can.
First chance we get, we're figuring out all about what that does.
Alexis grunts. First thing is doing is she's going to poke you in the chest. Where the fuck are your fucking notes?
The code on them should have broken at the same time the circle activated.
Okay. Where's the cipher key?
I just said it broke.
She grounds into the air. Fucking prodigy. Okay. She's going to grab you by the ear. We are going back to base.
Wait.
You're going to explain what.
One more thing before we go. Lucine wanders back over to the ritual site and just no safety precautions grabs the pure.
No. I'm going to describe that showing up. Actually, you're not doing that yet.
Okay.
We're going to drag you back to base. You're going to grab your fucking notes. You're going to copy them 5 times over, and then we're going to drag you straight over. Then we're going to drag you drag everyone into the command center, and you're going to explain just what the fuck you did, you fucking idiot. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Alexis just snorts at that, and then you all hear the sound of something hitting the ground and ringing behind you.
Well, we are going to turn around.
Yeah, and you look, and it looks like a sort of just black. So black it looks two-dimensional almost, just stuck into the ground. Humming.
So, like the black in pollution's heart?
Hungrily. Exactly like the black in pollution's heart.
Yes. Lucine walks over and just picks it up.
No. Alexis
Soon
is
as
going
I
to grab you by
pick
the
it up-
arm. No.
I'm the only one who can.
She's going to pick up her
I'm
hat.
not leaving.
She's going to shove her hat over it. Grab at the sides and just use her hat to effectively rip it out of the ground and just stores it in her hat.
Carry it safely, but okay.
We have no fucking idea how any of your new shit works. No, we're not taking any risks. Any risk.
Lucine sighs. Yes, ma'am.
What's the red, you ask? Eerie just gave the universe cancer. So, with the crystal safely housed in her hat, Alexis groans. Okay, now we're fucking heading back. She looks to Io. Who's carrying Io back home? Because I don't Io back home.
Kirov will.
Or actually, yeah. Lucine will let Kirov do it because no matter how, she is stronger, but not in human form.
And also everybody else. And also Alexis just pissed at you. Oh, sure. Oh, no. Alex, we'll explain how that works. Next time. So the party starts to head. So as the party head back to base, I'm going to need a spot check from everyone.
Kirov, that's you.
Just give you a sec to get to the right spot.
I have not swapped over the stats on the Lucine sheet yet, so I'll just roll from the Elpis sheet.
39 is good enough. 32 is definitely good enough. 24 is not good enough unless you want to AP that.
No.
Oh, it's not only a
This is
39, it's a goddamn natural 20.
Yeah, it's a crit. Okay, so everyone but Lucine notices it. I'm going to. Kirov, you're the first to see it. Out of the corner of your eye, you see a figure in black robes. Black robes with a necklace of dull, hungry crystals, and a glittering purple mask staring out from the trees. Before, as they turn away, they vanish in a puff of smoke.
Theon was giving them the middle finger before they left.
Must you?
Yes.
I swear I'm gonna
I
shove
assume-
a stick of dynamite up their ass and light it.
I assume Ashley notices as well.
Yeah, Ashley, no.
Like, not just-
To clarify, you guys do. Eo's given you the info dump, right?
Mm-hmm.
She finally did, yes.
You recognize that? You recognize that was the call's leader.
Mm-hmm.
So
Calls here. Let's get moving.
Alexis nods at that, gritting her teeth. I didn't see it. What was it? She asks as you guys just start booking it back towards where you. It says as she starts carving a basic teleportation circle on the ground for Broom.
Lucine
I am
don't wanna
pretty
talk.
sure
Imaginably.
Lucian's stun caught the attention of their head honcho.
That guy can kill gods. We're getting the fuck out of here.
Better. It's just an edgy loser.
I
The
hope
old circle still works and is also
Oh, the circle
literally keyed to only accept certain people. Because, she knew she was leaving it out here.
She's going.
So the
Alexis
movie
is going to
fits
look
in.
straight to Kirov. Kirov, do you have any C4 I can borrow for a second?
Yes.
I want. Okay, she's going to gesture to the ritual circle, edge of the ritual circle. Time something to blow up. So blow up like a second after, like 2 seconds after we leave, so it gets rid of the circle.
I had
He looks
something
over and
about,
actually, demolitions is your area.
but yeah,
I'll do
demolishing
it.
it will go faster.
I don't care. I want to make sure there's nothing left.
No argument.
Gonna take 10 on that for a total of 32.
How long does it take for you to take 10 on that?
Take 10 doesn't take any longer than a normal check. It's take 20 that takes longer.
Okay, so you can do. So you just calmly set up the bomb. It's beeping and humming, and then you all walk back to the circle. Poof, poof, back into Ascalon. Back into Lucine's room. To give me a second.
Drop. Oh god, did everyone come into Lucine's room during...
Like 10 guns shoved in Lucine's face, including Elizabeth's railgun and Arata's pistol.
Kill me.
Elizabeth narrows her. Make a diplomacy check.
Get rid of... I'm finding my Diplo skill.
I'm pretty sure we kicked her dragon half's ass so hard it ran crying to mom.
The guns slowly start lowering. Arata just face palms and sighs. What the? And just sighs slowly as it. Okay, so as now that you guys can actually look around, it looks like that Elizabeth, Arata here along with 8 mooks with guns. Behind them is Jeremiah who shoved his shield into the doorway, and you can see poking out between through the rims is through the rims is Sister Sophia, Rhea sword drawn, and behind her you can see non-Sister Sophia holding a rifle with 2 hands as well.
I just sigh and pull something out of my pocket and just show what it is and then toss it to Sophia.
What is it?
Sister Sophia. Alexander's Soul Reader.
Ah, see,
She had that going the whole time.
yeah. Jeremiah pulls his shield back, and Sister Sophia captures it, flicks it up, and scans with it, then sighs so incredibly slowly. Done with the party's bullshit already. Lucine, what did you do?
Gave the universe cancer?
Arata face palms again. Again, as you hear Jeremiah gently go, "What the fuck?" and Elizabeth's eye twitches.
You know, the worst part is I think I understand what she means by that. I need to start spending time around you people.
Sister Sophia is just going to dismiss her sword.
Let's get to the meeting room and I'll explain everything.
First, she points to Io. What happened to Io?
She unlocked something and it burned her out. She's okay, I think.
She gestures to some of the mooks. Take Io to the hospital, please. Some of the mooks just grab you and head off then as Sister Sophia sighs. Lucine, are you aware of what happened when you pulled that stunt of yours? She stops trying to figure. Stops 5 minutes ago.
Outside of what went down at the site? No.
The star screamed. She says.
Yeah, that was an expected outcome.
It screamed loud enough that we had a Windows sake here, and the only reason we didn't have people die from the shockwave is because of the wards we've set up. The sound was heard across the glow, and Mr. Goldman has already detected all of the Arc Dragons are kicking up their activity. Activity, as well as a massive amount of dragon factor at the Niagara Falls that at first chance we thought was an Arc Dragon forming.
Did you not? That's what the soul sensor. Did you not read what the soul sensor said?
I did. That's the only reason I'm not ordering them all to shoot you where you stand.
Oh no, it would have. Right, that was the ritual side.
What the fuck did you do?
I think she managed to pervert the fundamental aspects of reality for her own gain.
Not for my gain.
Sister,
For our gain.
Sister Sophia sighs so incredibly slowly. We are going to your lab. We are getting your notes, and then we are heading to the command center. And if you act even an inch like a dragon, I'm having every bullet with an Ascalon shoved into your skull. Am I clear?
I was hoping the aura would help with that, but I guess not. So, yeah. Lucina actually just pokes back into her bedroom and grabs her notes because none of them were in her lab.
Ashley's got a sigh at that.
Sister Sophia is going to walk up to you and put a hand on your shoulder as you can all hear the sound of pen on paper. It looks like non-Sister Sophia is actively writing down whatever the fuck Lucine says. Lucine, please think about it like this for 5 seconds. We had an potential Arc Dragon show up where you went, and you come back with an aura that says, "Trust me," that you didn't have before. What do you think our first thought would be?
It's supposed to say, trust me. It was supposed to say, I am the natural enemy of the universe.
You get my point.
Ah, sorry. That's what all the notes are for. That's what the Soul Reader was. Well, the Soul Reader was actually mostly so we could get data on how Arc Dragons work.
Sister Sophia just looks at you so tiredly. Does this fix the lifespan issue?
Rather, the lifespan issue was because I was already planning this.
Sister Sophia just stares at you for a moment as you hear Elizabeth as you hear the tag-alongs all just facepalm at once. We are heading to the command center now. This is not negotiable.
As I was saying in the first place.
So,
Do you think the bar does delivery? Because I am just so done with today.
I can confirm they do delivery. I can also confirm that Michigan's going to order probably a literal ton of beer at this rate. Self the Mio into GM layer. Input a non-Sister Sophia.
I need to delete my old token.
Replace the tokens.
Yes, I'm working on it.
Un-GM layer to tag-alongs.
Do we need
Mind if I go grab some water real quick?
Yeah, no, grab the water now.
All right.
Okay, so as the party walks there, Sister Sophia takes a seat and just groans into it. Good news, we're not dealing with another Arc Dragon. She's going to stare at Lucine. Bad news. Io has apparently done something that took a massive toll on herself. and Lucine has a lot of explaining to do. Nonsense Sophia is going to chime up at this point. I've taken notes of everything she said so you guys can compare and contrast it with whatever she says to make sure she's not lying her ass off. That she just slaps the notes down in front of Commander Michigan then just leans against the wall, watching Lucine intently.
So, would you rather I start with what I did, or the whole chain of events that led here?
Commander Michigan, looking like he is seriously considering strangling you with his bare hands, pinches his nose and sighs. First, Sister Sophia, you texted that you have something you wanted to. She pulls out the soul scanner and plugs into the setup before tossing the remote to Lucine. Now you can explain.
Alright, well, long story short, I successfully created a dragon bloodline that is not bound to the instincts or rules of the universe, and has no hunger, no desire to devour.
Alexander just stares at you. Like he puts his pens down, claps his hands together, walks up to you. Lucine. Lucine. Claps his hands onto your shoulders. Lucine.
She's not responding, but she's waiting for him to say something else.
Do you? He just keeps stumbling over himself, looking like he's trying not to scream in your face. Lucine, what the fuck are you thinking?
We didn't even get into most of my countermeasures.
Lucine, what the fuck were you thinking? Literally,
The answer is she wasn't. I'm not commenting in character, by the way.
I know, but yeah, but no, Alexander's going to continue. Literally every inch of our research is 1,000 piles. Why that is not a good idea.
Normally, yes, but from what I've heard, she was supposed to be the Archdragon of Magic?
We've known about my crown for a while.
Alexander just sighs. Explain in detail. I will be calling bullshit on any lies you tell. So don't.
Of course. No intention of it. So, back approximately when we faced Conquest is when I got the idea. It seemed weird that I was around, that dragon's blood could exist peacefully inside of a human.
That's because it was
We don't know
dormant.
what was going on. At the time, I didn't know what was going on. Then we met with Scarlet Queen's the one who really kicked the whole thing into gear. Look, even if we take back Earth, even if we can beat off the star, the universe is still fucked in this awful cycle. And there is no way we can get enough power to beat it without doing something completely insane.
God damn it,
So,
I hate that argument makes sense.
So I did something completely insane.
How?
As
Alexander and
myself,
Sister Sophia say at the same time.
I sacrificed myself as a trigger for to convert most of the energy within me into pure sacrifice that I could actually harness in a semi-functional way to subdue the dragon factor and balance the two together. Combined with the latent crown of magic, and that was the plan. A while in, I realized that it was likely the dragon factor would fight back, which is why I made sure the rest of Turfing Squad would be there, as well as some of my own countermeasures that were thankfully not needed, and used them to ensure that I could properly subdue it, while successfully shaping things the way that I needed them to go. And, well, That's where I am now. The first Elysian dragon.
Alexander just sighs so slowly. I'm going to want your notes. Anyways, first he's going to grab the remote and start paging through the soul stuff on the big screen.
And
Well,
make
whatever.
sure we have enough people to have a battle royale over the notes.
Okay, let's see. Well, with this, whatever the fuck you've made, it definitely isn't normal. Definitely isn't like normal dragon factor, and it's definitely not comparable to the differences in frequency exhibited by arc dragons, by how arc dragons influence it. In reality,
I'm pretty sure I can create a chunk besides the one that that Abyss Flower is made out of. Would you like me to?
in the lab, once we're done here, he says very, very firmly, in the most disappointed of you tone he can possibly have.
Rather than doing, I am. I need
Commander
to talk
Miskin,
to.
Mr. Goldman is just looking disturbed in his chair as Commander Miskin gets up. Lucine, I need to explain go through what happened step by step, detail by detail, leave absolutely nothing out.
Early this morning. Over the last couple weeks, I finished the notes and completed my preparations on site, as well as the circle that I was using to get to and from Niagara Falls. This morning, very early, I woke up and headed out to begin the ritual as it took a few hours, keeping myself sufficiently on the down low until it was actually time. Then, the preparations I had back here went off as Alexis gathered the party,
Alexis cuts in.
and the circle.
No, Alexis is going to cut in at this point. To clarify, I thought he wasn't pulling something like this. I thought he was working on some sort of Draconite bomb that would burn up the dragon factor.
Also that.
She groans.
Anyway, my preparation. Alexis gathered the group. I had a ritual circle on a timer that would only open at the designated time, which brought the party out to Niagara Falls when I wanted them there. Then, as you probably noticed, I sacrificed myself. Or rather, she pulls a Abyss Flower out and lays it on the table. I severed my soul from my body. Once that is done,
Alexander screams into his hands.
An understandable reaction, Alexander.
due to the eclipse, the star was unable to interfere. However, that did not mean that, as discussed, I expected the dragon within me to cause issues. At which point, basically, Turfing Squadron and everyone, Turfing Squadron and was able to enter my soul space, defeat both the Shade that was, I think, genuinely unexpected, and the Arc Dragon of Magic who called herself Pandora. And when that was done, I was able to fully seize control over the power, create myself a new body, and rejoin the group.
Commander Michigan pinches his nose and points towards Kirov. Soldier, explain what the fuck went on during the battle.
It kept trying to drop us on the floor while we shot it in the face a lot.
Soldier, be more fucking accurate.
That's about as accurate as I can make it, because that shit was going by faster than an F-15.
That is more or less about what happened.
He's going to look at
We could add
Alexander.
more details if you'd like.
Alexander, is it possible we can use the soul recorder to get footage of the fight somehow? Alexander,
Eel probably was recording it. Keep in mind.
it was in soul
Yeah, no,
space.
she actually would have.
Would that work?
Counterpoint. Are you telling me that EO is that Eo's camera is not sufficiently representative, it would automatically come in with her.
Shit, you're right. The camera probably was on. Alexander stops before, before he can. Sister Sophia pulls out Io's camera. Io's camera has some odd readings on it. It might have picked up the battle, actually. She tosses it to Alexander to look over, who just nods after a second. Yeah, Hal plugs it into the thing, and they just watch the fight. Half
from Eo's, which is just zooming around at 200 feet every couple seconds.
Yeah, Elizabeth just face palms. If that fucking dragon got out, I'm pretty sure we'd all be dead men walking.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Arata's going to get out from his chair at this point. Walk over. Point to the sword. I'm confiscating that. Grabs it. Walks back to his chair.
I want it back eventually, but fair enough.
Nope, not until I have Lady Sakura look it over. Nope, fuck you.
I was going to say Alexander, but Lady Sakura... That's fair.
No longer Arata. Just Arata being done with the party's bullshit. Jeremiah is very clearly questioning everything as she just stares at his... So Elizabeth is just staring off into the distance, miming pulling a trigger. Michigan just sighs. Lucine?
Yes, sir?
You're not allowed on field duty. You're not allowed on field duty or anywhere without guards until we have a full understanding of how this stuff works. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Carefree Squadron?
There is, however...
You're on guard duty.
I would like to brief on what I am... Yes. Yeah, I would like to brief on what it should do unless something went horribly wrong.
He stares at you, then sighs. Go on.
One dragon isn't enough. I, kind of made it... When I said cancer, I meant... It is full... Assuming it works correctly, and I am certain it should, but I will respect the need for tests. My blood can now can give those willing dragon power the same as me.
Are you suggesting another gamble?
No gamble.
Alexander's going to clap his hands together. Lucine. With all the data we've had into how dragons play into the universe's life cycle. You're not fucking joking when he groans into his hands. She is not fucking joking when she's saying she gave the universe fucking cancer.
Lucine turns to Ashley. There is a place where I believe it is a gamble, but that is outlined in my notes and should not happen with my blood. Only potentially with the blood of others. Of other Elysian dragons.
Alexa's gonna point a finger at you. I'm not touching that shit, not until you test the fuck out of it.
Let me guess, degrees of separation from the source?
Correct. In theory, because I'm already in possession of a crown, I think it worked. It's more reliable on my end, but yes, it's in the notes. And yes, we are testing everything about this. I understand. There's a whole... I literally think I drew up a flowchart late one night. And then the other thing is, she points at Abyss Flower again. Elysian Drac. The other thing is Elysian Draconite. There is a non-zero chance I will end up accidentally creating some amount of it by existing, similar to regular dragons. So be warned if that happens while we are during the testing phase. I'm happy to bring, we can also convert It should be possible to purify, then convert regular Draconite into it.
Alexander sighs. Lucine, were you really trying to try to solve all our problems with one simple trick?
I wouldn't call
Yes,
it
and
simple.
apparently the star hates it.
Not the time for jokes, Kirov. That was in character, by the way.
Mayor Jane's going
I
to
will say
No,
Mayor
I'm
Jane is
I've been
serious.
giggling this whole time.
I'm pretty sure every dragon's gonna be gunning for your ass now if that reaction was anything to go by.
Mayor Jane's going to clear her throat at this and finally speak up.
Fair
So,
enough.
from what you've said, you've melded the Dragonic power of sacrifice, yes?
Pretty much.
That's going to piss the Fae off, you know. She just stares at you. Did you account for that?
Pauses. Yes.
Are you sure? Or are you just saying that so we don't so we don't give you another scolding?
When I first made my pact with the Fae, I specifically carved out an exception for if I could turn draconic power to the side of life. And and the Fae I bargained with at the time accepted that.
And
Sounds
she's
like I didn't think
not
you
dead
could.
right now, so I think that worked.
Just means the pact might be broken by the transformation. That doesn't mean the Fae will accept it.
No, as in, I very clearly asked, I don't know if they'll accept it, but
Was it from
that's
one of
on
the
them.
queens?
It was not from. Okay, fine, it was not one of the queens, but I actually did my best to check and be aware.
I'm going to go shore up our defenses against the wild hunt showing up. Mary just walks out of that.
If they can't keep their people in line, it's not my fault.
Not what I'm worried about. You hear her scream. You hear her speak. Yell before she heads out.
Remember, the Fae are not our friends. They are food.
Oh, I didn't say they were our friends. I just said Lucine actually made sure there was some coverage for this.
The Fae are assholes. This is correct. If it wasn't for the English Arc Dragon debuffing, then they would be a lot more active on the world scene, and this would cause you guys problems.
I mean, obviously, they're the Fae. They exist.
Yes, and
because
instead
of
we have a
them.
deal that if we take out the British Museum Arc Dragon, they have to help us.
Oh my god. I hate how much AP it takes to fucking farm in this game. So annoying.
It's okay.
I was, dear, you got there. Yes.
So,
Yes, I have one request while I'm on guard duty. I want to make sure I'm drawing as much of my blood out as possible.
Alexander sighs. Not until we confirm it's not going to explode when it's out of your body.
That should be pretty easy to test.
I don't care. We're still testing it.
Yes, we should test that first because the more blood we draw, the more we can spread it.
He just nods. And Mrs. and Sister Sophia just sigh. Literally everyone in the room is done with Lucine's shit today. Even non-sister Sophia just looks fucking tired.
Oh,
You know, you
everybody in
can't
the
say something like that without at least checking with Sion.
Shion, are you done with Lucine's shit today?
Huh?
Is Shion done with Lucine's shit today?
Honestly, no, she's just giggling this whole time she's been explaining.
Everyone except Shion is
She's
done
just
with
enjoying
Called it.
everyone except for Shion is done with Lucine's shit today.
Yes, I do have... I'm sorry. I did not trust... I did not trust people I should have trusted. I don't regret the gamble I made. I should have trusted that people would trust me. That I completely regret. I'm sorry.
Commander Miskin sighs so fucking slowly. We are keeping this under wraps until we get all the data out. Data done and settled, and then we will announce it to first our people carefully so they don't panic. And then we will announce it to Kyoto to test their reaction before announcing it to the church. If any one of you so much as share a peep of this information with someone you shouldn't, I am going to have you be brushing the toilet with toothbrushes until your hair falls out from age. Am I clear?
Should I get contacts or something? Because, Lucine points at her eyes, which are still literally fire symbols.
I will have you fucking brush the toilets with a goddamn toothbrush until every single person in Ascalon right now has died from old age.
I don't think I can.
I took that into account, yes.
Theon gives a thumbs up.
I do either.
I took that into. Good thing I already took Sion's lifespan into account. So you better not tell anyone.
Who can I get contacts from then?
He stops thinking for a
Are
second.
you telling me you can't just cast a minor illusion or something?
Lady Sakura, because we'll need her expertise to make sure the curse cutting sword still works. That blade still works properly. Besides that, nobody else.
I should probably brief Kenji as well, just because he has a right to be more aware than the rest of his side, but...
That is my decision to make, he says bluntly.
Yes. She was suggesting it, not
He is done with your shit today.
Lucine is wisely not revealing that she can now partial shapeshift.
So, Fenris is going to clasp his hands together. Anyway, is there anything else for today? Because if there isn't, I think I'm going to grab a gallon of booze and lock myself in my quarters for the next 24 hours, unless something happens.
I'm pretty sure her stunt has caught the Cole's direct attention.
Fuck. He points to Kirov. Kirov is Mr. Gomez next to me. Want to ask it. Explain, Kirov, how exactly has it caught the call's attention?
We caught what we were pretty sure was their leader lurking around the ritual site after everything went down, before he buggered off.
He looks over to Commander Riskin. I'd like to join in and getting drunk with you, please.
Oh, right. The good news. Remember that pact I pulled the Scarlet Queen into a couple weeks ago?
What about it? Michigan groans out.
It's active.
He blinks.
Huh?
She is now bound by the rules. Do everything she can to not attack us.
Fucking hell, girl, you've got more gambits piled up to the goddamn CIA.
If this gambit failed, she wouldn't have gotten my soul anyway. It was free.
Bloody hell.
Everyone in the room just stares at Lucine. Sophia's going to walk over to Kirov, walk around the table, actually, and lean in and whisper into your ear. Is he always this stupid?
No, normally that's Sion.
Like, if I'm going to gamble on my soul, I might as well get the maximum reward for the same cost.
Sophia looks back to Kirov. Are you sure? She looks stupider right now.
You clearly haven't spent any time around Sion.
I don't want to spend time around Sion.
Good, you're
Lucy
already
like,
learning.
Lucy does not see the problem in Gambit now that the full truth is out. Besides the lack of communication, that's still a fuck up.
I mean, there was the very real chance of spawning another an eighth Arc Dragon. Well, Pandora could have had it. It was entirely possible for Pandora to escape.
I'm saying the chain gambits is in the ones with the lifespan and the Scarlet Queen. Those were free.
The point is, you're a reckless idiot of your life, and everyone's just staring at you, before Michigan gets up. I'm going to get drunk. Tearfing Squadron, you are dismissed. You are to take Lucine from here to the labs immediately. Hangar elements, he says, looking over to tag-alongs. You are free to follow at your own discretion. If you do not follow, do not tell anyone. Am I clear? They all nod, and then he gets up and leaves, and then he gestures for the entire party to take Lucine away.
Oh, like, she's going along so that she can, get tested.
See, Elizabeth is in fact following along. And she's gonna look just.
Probably Alexa too, because she's invested.
Yeah, no,
in this
Alexis is
whole
obviously
mess.
following along. Arata left saying he needs to deliver the sword to Lady Sakura, which you got Michigan's permission for. And Jeremiah is going to get drunk. So as you guys slowly head down to the lab, Alexander leading the way, Elizabeth's going to elbow you. So is this why you were so rushy?
Probably talk once we're in the lab and can talk.
Okay, so ask that once you're in the laboratory district and there's no one around.
Yeah.
She's going to smile a very angry smile. Well, do you want to know something interesting that Mr. Goldman caught on the Overlook satellite before you pulled your stupid little stunt?
Her? Lucina's tired.
She's going to motion for everyone to stop before stepping in front of Lucine and staring you dead in the eyes. An extremely high thermal signature moving within the dark shroud. Within the dark shroud, Mr. Goldman set up one of the drones, and Mr. Goldman did something. I'm not sure what he did to zoom in and try to get a look at whatever the source of this thermal signature was. Do you want to know what it was?
Your brother.
Yes. With once he figured out what his exact signature was, you know what we were able to figure out?
He has clearly joined the Scarlet Queen.
He looks you dead in the eye. He joined the Scarlet Queen the day the day Orihime no Orochi was taken down by you guys. If it wasn't for you, she has a railgun and her grip is digging into it. If it wasn't for you rusting Tearfing Squadron constantly and not giving us the time to look around for survivors and any traces of him, my brother would not be with her. Give me a sec. My brother would not be with her. His joining of her is entirely on your head.
Would you rather he be dead at your hands?
She's got tears in her eyes. She grips onto her gun tightly. Fucking yes, magic can supposedly bring people back from the fucking dead, and I know he'd rather be dead than hurting innocent people. She glares at you.
She just sighs because
I don't trust you. I'm going to be blunt here. I do not trust you. You have never given me a solid, firm reason to actually fucking trust you. And any goodwill you had was burned up by this fucking stunt.
Alright. If anyone ever tells you what just happened there, Elizabeth will get reamed out to the point where there's a chance she leaves.
Yeah, I think Lucine is going to be telling EO. not even as like reporting, but just venting it.
Yeah, I mean, Elizabeth is obviously crying and grabs her hand and just screams.
That is an entirely unreasonable statement from her, by the way.
Grief is not reasonable.
No, it's not, but, like, neither is love.
If it was some sort of stupid if it was some sort of cure you came back, I would have been fine with you waiting for this long because that could fucking help people. That could actually turn things back. That could fix things. Instead, you come back having announced that you made another fucking kind of dragon.
Nothing I say is going to get through to you.
You know what? Actually, Eel is going to come into this scene because this is a level of stupidity that I cannot condone personally, and I
But
am angry enough.
you are in the hospital. You are in the hospital.
You
EO
fool!
broke out.
Eel broke out. You say you're in the hospital as if a hospital would hold her if she wanted to be out of the hospital. Alright, so give me a second. Eo is going to look at come around the corner. She's been listening from around the corner at this. Let's call it. Let's be generous and call it grief-filled rant of absolute asinine stupidity.
That is what it's intended to be.
No, it is. And Eo will say, "Are you done having a hissy fit now?"
Elizabeth takes in a deep breath and looks her way. What do you want? You're supposed to be in the hospital, by the way.
How snide was that comment?
Not snide, just tired.
Alright, she doesn't get a punch to the gut that sends her into a wall. Instead, she gets Eels stalking up to her. You don't get to put your grief on someone else. You didn't watch your entire family die. You still have a brother that can be saved. I don't want to hear your whining or I will gut you myself. Then you can be reunited with your brother when I fucking end him. If you want a cure so bad, Lucine's not even the one that you need to be talking to. I'm the one you need to be talking to. And let's not forget, Missy, that we have a truce with the Scarlet Queen, and that already greatly limited our options of finding your brother. And honestly, your brother isn't even remotely close to a priority. So shut up! You are a child. You're acting like a child. It's time for you to grow up and put your grief against the thing that actually caused it. And she points skyward at that fucking douchebag in the sky. While I may be upset with my girlfriend, at least she was working towards a solution to the overarching problem of even if everything goes back to normal, there's still other stars out there. And then she slaps Elizabeth in the face. Go think about what you said. Go think about who you said it to, and think about your life, Missy.
I don't think she has a
have
problem.
to throw down right now, which will just end up with you bleeding out on the floor while I deign to heal you after I feel like you've understood the consequences of your actions.
Alexander's going to step in. Aya, deep breath. Elizabeth, Go back, Elizabeth. Go back to your dormitory. I will be reporting this to Mr. Goldman. Leave your sniper rifle here. Elizabeth just sighs, puts her gun down, and leaves.
And then we will end the session here with Eel whirling around on her girlfriend and going, "I'm not done with you yet, Missy."
Correct.
Eo circling around Lucine like a shark.
Can we say Lucine successfully does convince Eo? Can we just do this in your room, please?
Oh no, like she won't do it in the hallway. This would be like her whirling around, pointing a finger at you and going, "We're going to talk and you're going to enjoy it." Kind of energy.
Lucine is fully willing. Like she.
Oh no. This is just Eo partially doing a bit, partially because she's actually this angry right now. And Elizabeth essentially pushed her over the edge, so she took it out on Elizabeth. Eel was not being 100% fair there either, but she heard someone whining about their brother, and she was like, "I'm gonna end this woman's whole career," because she had to walk through a house filled with the corpses of the entirety of her extended family. She has no patience for this shit. And
In fairness, that's arguably better than having them turn into dragons.
Actually, how the fuck were they corpses?
I mean, yeah, that's what I was saying. Is that if they were all corpses, then that means they actually get to go to the afterlife.
Too badly to come off.
They were corpses specifically because it happened fairly recently when Eel visited. That is the burden she has to live with forever now, is that she could have saved her family if she was just a bit sooner in visiting. Girly hates herself. Yes.
So, to be continued, the fallout of Lucine's stupidity.
Eel angrily screaming at everyone because she's so fed up with shit and is done pretending.
That's the thing, Lucine. That's the thing, Lucine. If we kill, what's her name?
Elizabeth.
Sarah? Elizabeth. If Eo kills Elizabeth and then kills her brother, that just puts another dragon in the afterlife and a human soul who's probably going to get eaten. So it's not actually her fulfilling what she's saying she's doing.
But no, I was talking about Eo's family.
They were probably eaten by dragons.
In the afterlife, yeah, more than likely.
Anyway, so
fuck you. We're gonna save everyone anyway.
We're gonna end this.
Eel's entire backstory right now is just depression.exe.
We're going to end this session here with that fun revelation. Smile.
I do still find it funny that Resurrection is still basically fuck you. So it doesn't matter.
So next time,
and it's funny too because Eel was like partially holding out on saving her brother because, oh well, if she kills her brother, she ain't gonna be able to trap his soul in a soul crystal. That's something she just can't justify the prep for, unlike the archdragons, which directly empower the star if she doesn't catch them. You know, so it's like.
May I do my end of session stuff, please?
Yeah, you're fine. Sorry, Arcos.
It's fine. I just wanted to ask first. Next time at Saturday, we will be catching up where we left off on this fun bullshit. I can't believe Lucine gave the universe cancer. Anyways, this Wednesday I will be doing Wuthering Waves. Waves, I believe. Hopefully, new one was good enough. Not this Wednesday. This Thursday. This Thursday. Yeah, I know the cancer's been playing. I thought you were going to fail. Pandora was a really dangerous fight. I didn't think the party would go that ham.
Oh, they didn't even need half the timer.
We should have made it 5 rounds.
Yeah, instead we burned through like all of our EP.
We should have made it 5 rounds. Anyways, back on topic. So, yeah, schedule. Yeah, this week we'll be doing Dragon Court on Saturday. Schedule is as always pinned on the site formerly known as Twitter. I'm going to head off now. Good night, everyone. Have fun. Have fun.
Good night.
Things are going to escalate in the future. Good night.